And welcome everybody to another episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, and we're going to do a couple of things because we've obviously have a few new followers since last time. And so what I want to do before we begin is I'm going to kind of just say I'm going to let everybody go around, tell us who they are, who they're playing, what's something they're looking forward to tonight, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing here. And that sort of thing. So I'm going to start on it's technically my left where I'm at, but on my right here with Goose.
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry. Can you, what do I know how to do again? Sorry.
We're off to a great start, everybody.
Yes.
It's like you're just who you are, who you play, and what's something that your character is either looking forward to or not looking forward to in this next session.
Oh yeah. So Goose, I'm playing Soot, the Subton, and I am excited to see exactly what happens once we hit that staircase.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's go up to Wormslayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Wormslayer. I will be playing Gazelle Pretty, the Promontory that has a hard time tolerating AO'd at times. And I'm excited to see how things go from here, because the first part went relatively as planned, somewhat. The second part, I think we're just basically winging it, because, it all depends on the dice gods.
It is. But you're not wrong on any of that. All right, let's go over to Crazy Gamer Lady.
I love how you decided to pick on me when I was just opening another window.
Sorry.
Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. You can find me on TikTok under Crazy Gamer Lady. You can also find me on Instagram under Crazy Gamer Lady No R. I am playing Elena the Wodell, who is currently a mix between nervous and excited, but more nervous than excited, because we kind of haven't planned this stuff. we haven't planned the main half of this entire thing. And that concerns her, it concerns me, it concerns everybody. It should be concerning everybody. Everyone should be concerned at this point in time.
Yeah, but Nikki, since when do we plan anything?
That's true. I'm sensing that we should be concerned about something.
I mean, it's possible.
I'm not sure what it is. I have this weird tingle. I don't know what it is. So, you guys are fine. All right, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Katarina Zephyrian, a Perry. I'll do where you can find me on the outros. We had a plan up to a point. Obviously, half of it was a good plan, half of it maybe not so good. We had to punt. We couldn't plan from here because we didn't know what we would find once we got inside. But we got inside, so I'm thinking we're halfway there. We can do this.
I'd rather not be living on a prayer.
I know. Totally went to living on a prayer.
I'm so glad.
I'm never going to be leader again. Just saying.
Better you than me, Lisa.
That's great.
Because
All right,
plans, I don't do those.
Let's go to Kel.
Hey guys, I'm Cal, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, playing A, who, yeah, he doesn't really do anything wrong at this point, but I will say we did kind of go with the 4 steps of making a plan. We made the plan, we executed the plan, we expected it to fail, and we threw away the plan. Because we all saw that coming.
Yeah. But you guys got in there, though. That's what was so great about it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure you were going to.
See,
Y'all are welcome.
What me as a
I will
player
take
was
full
looking
credit
forward
for that.
to. Yeah, what me as a player was looking forward to was seeing if Chris will somehow dance their way out of a problem again. But sadly, they're not here because they're sick. Hopefully, they feel better.
I know.
When it comes to A,
Get well soon, buddy.
A's just surprised we even made it here, to be honest. Especially Alana, considering how many attempts it took.
That's fair. I mean, that totally checks. That totally checks with him. I can see that.
He's just like
truly.
He's like, what? How? What?
How did we? How? I'm interested. One of the things I'm interested in, and I can't wait to see how this plays out, is the giant gift bag of like fake crown jewels that ate and got from the gift shop.
I will say, because of all the stuff at work in the past couple, and since it's been 2 weeks, I actually almost forgot I was going to National Treasure this. Thanks for reminding me.
I am so excited to see what becomes of that. I'm very excited to see. Yes, our other player, who is played by Papriku, Papriku is not here. Unfortunately, he is not feeling well. He is bummed that he could not be here. He was messaging me all yesterday and today, and he's just like, I just can't get past it. And I was like, it's okay. So Carrick, he'll be going off I've got a plan. So that doesn't matter. All right. So real quick, couple of housekeeping things, not really housekeeping, but some fun things. Those of you who, when you look in channel points, you can now find Surge specific channel point redeems. If you look through on the channel points, I think they're in the lighter shade of green. And it'll say like WindRiders off to the side if you're not sure which ones to use. I separated the ones from WindRiders and Origins. They're labeled specifically. Anything that's not labeled one show or the other can be used in both. But like there are some like D6 for Chaos, things like that. Those are very Origin specific. So I've gone through and I've labeled them, and Game Master Dad Greg, who's in the chat right now, he gave me a few ideas to throw in there. So you guys, our audience, our chatters, can actually assist the players and have some fun with them at their expense, or whichever. Or you can help me cause chaos.
So what I'm hearing is, if things go horribly wrong because of point redemption, blame Greg.
Yes. Also, the rule. There's a new rule, and I'm sorry, my players, but y'all cannot use the channel points to help each other.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think I changed the rule to where you can only use them twice, and it's the lower level ones, like the Surge,
like the Bardic and stuff like that.
Yeah, things like that y'all can use. I'm fine with y'all using those anytime. It's just some of the other ones that would break the game, and we don't want to do that. And it does have a cooldown point, so it's one of those. I've set them up where they have cooldowns, et cetera, et cetera. So, but you guys like Bardics, I'm okay with the Surgit. You guys can use that one for sure. But the others are for our chatters, and we're going to let them do that. So let them have fun. So those of you, if you're new here, we have like a lot of new followers. I've been going out into the Twitchiverse and sort of meeting new people and talking to new creators and kind of just making connections. And then all of a sudden we have like 103 followers. So it's like, wow, okay, yay. We were going to do a giveaway at 100.
Didn't
But we
really
got
have
there
time
way
to
too
prepare.
fast. we are beyond it now. It's like, so yes, Game Master Dad is telling everyone that lesson suffrage is super important.
If that's another word for lessen our suffering, yes, it is important.
Yes. So what we're playing a brand new TTRPG gaming platform called Surge. And we are very fortunate to actually have one of the co-creators playing with us. That's Goose over here. He's to my right. And I might have, not to put you on the spot, but I might have you say a few things about it because it's your baby and you know it more than we do because we've only been playing it for a few months. And you guys have been writing it for what, 1,000 years now or something? I don't know.
It definitely feels like it sometimes, for sure.
So why don't you real quick just sort of give a spiel, sell your product.
So Surge TTRPG, it's very, I guess you could say, not as rule heavy as a lot of other TTRPGs in the sense that it puts a lot more into the hands of the GM themselves, which gives players more freedom, in my opinion, to think outside of the box. So yeah, it's new, it's fun. Keep watching, and you'll learn right with us.
Oh. We dropped somebody. Oh, I guess
It was Slayer.
So he'll jump back in. All right, yeah.
Very
go ahead.
user friendly. Very user friendly.
very
Easy
much
to
so.
learn, fun to play.
Yes, it really is. It's really great in the aspect of like role play, which is one of my favorite things. It doesn't necessarily rely like heavily on rolling a lot of stuff. I mean, it does, like most TTRPGs do, but one of the things I love about it is the role play aspect of it. So we literally could go and just role play, and it's great.
I mean, you mean like how me and Riku did during our melee fight?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
There was like almost no action there. It was all role play because we just kept rolling crap.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Plus, there's also the whole thing that table talk is encouraged.
Right, which is great.
Yeah,
which I love that. And and it's not one of those. One of the, as a DM, as a game master, one of the things that I love about it is that I don't feel like I have to lead anybody anywhere, which is so great. Because sometimes please, WOTC, don't curse me, but sometimes you have to lead people in D&D and things like that. You have to lead your players, and those people who have played with me in the past know I don't like doing that. I hate doing that. And this platform, it's great. I mean, it is really, like, it's just fantastic. It really is. I have really kind of latched onto it. I was a little afraid of it at first because it was new and I didn't know much about it, but now as we've been getting into it, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I try and think new things that I can add to my Twitch just so people can go and find it. So you'll see in the chat, you'll see where it says check out at warptree.com games Surge. And you can get, excuse me, I got something in my eye. Sorry, other than my finger. You can go to there and get the core rule book. Thank you. Like, what the heck's it called? The core rule book is there in a PDF format at the moment. You can get it for free, right? I'm gonna say that out loud and go and be like, no, it's not free. I'm like, but it's free. So yeah, you can go and check it out. It's pretty neat. I think Lisa and I have physical copies of the beta edition. And I still use it. I mean, I know there's some things have changed in it, but I still go in here and reference it. As soon as the new version is available in a book format, I am going to get one for sure. The other thing I don't have, and I feel bad, is I don't have any Surge merchandise that I can wear on stream, and I need to fix that. So not unfortunately, but I am wearing a D&D shirt tonight. But there it is. See, Greg says the PDF will always be free in capital letters. But we need some merch. Speaking of merch, we have merch now. Halfling Wizard Productions has merch. You can check out that down on the Twitch channel. You can also find our Discord there. There's a whole place for our links. Any of our socials are there. If you want to go and give us a follow places, please do. And various things, this, that, and the other. There are, and when I speak of merch and donations and, all that money stuff that I hate talking about, and I'm just going to talk about it and then I'm going to move on, is any money that comes into the channel goes back into the channel. It's not, I don't keep any of it personally. It goes straight back to us to help buy software and hardware and you name it. So that's that. So I'm not gonna harp on any of that. So all right. And if you have any questions, Greg, one of the other co-founder, is in the chat as well, and he can answer any questions you might have about Surge. Yes, I know the bear onesies. Yes, I want it. I'm working. Okay, I'll throw a little bit out there. I'm working on a T-shirt design for the bear onesie. With the onesie you don't pick the onesie picks you. So I'm working on that right now. So it's very possible that you might see that T-shirt popping up soon.
I feel like it should be in Mother Fassa, included in that.
And that one will have both, and that's why I was asking for the Surge logo. It will have both the Surge and the Halfling Wizard production logo on it. So that you can kind of, because it is a Surge, it came from a Surge game, and I want to make sure they get credit for that. Yeah. So there's lots of fun things coming. You can also see it's Pride Month, and we have our Pride backgrounds. Allies, if you're LGBTQ or an ally, it is June, and we'll have these all through June. So yay, go Pride.
Maybe beyond.
Yeah, maybe. And we also, Greg, also, there is a chance if you join our the Halfling Wizard Discord, you could actually come in and you could DM a Surge one shot yourself, or any TTRPG one shot you want to come in and do. You can also take part in them. So there's a nice place for all of that. So if you come over to our Discord, please do. We're a groovy bunch of folks. I almost said groovy bunch of goats. I guess some of us are old goats too. But yeah, we have a lot of fun, and we're super inclusive, and we love everybody. So,
well, when it comes to Aria, we are the goats.
I did it with my bare hands. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. See, that's why in the Discord we have put that on a T-shirt. You need to put it in a T-shirt channel, Greg, because that's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right. So when last we were here, the plan it kind of derailed a little bit.
Yeah, we had to call an audible.
But
it kind of derailed. It completely flew off the rail into the lake and is somehow traveling along the lake surface.
But you guys,
we all got to where we were supposed to get to.
You winged it really well, and so.
And now it's like that after credits scene in Finding Nemo, when Gil and the dentist crew are in the bags, bobbing along the ocean, and they're like, "Okay, we're here. Now what?"
Exactly.
Did we pick this part?
I love it. So you guys, the initial plan didn't work because you encountered a guard who was being kind of a douche. And you just weren't rolling high. And the rolls, it just came to the rolls. It was so sad. But you guys, you got in by going in and taking a self-guided tour. You went in and you kind of scoped the place out. Then you came back
we
out.
had a wonderful tour guide.
You did, yeah, on your guided tour. Then y'all came back out and got a guided tour, who took you into the palace, which is where you guys wanted to be, and you guys went on the full tour, the full tour, and yeah, you had a guide who literally took you room to room and told you about each room, and eventually got you to the grand dining room, which had 2 doors that led down to the kitchens. But before y'all went there, and I'll mention again, A was in the gift shop and purchased like one of each of the sort of fake crown jewels they have on display, because their whole mission is they have to get in and steal the crown jewels without getting caught and return back to their dorm with them. So yes, he's carrying around a bag full of fake gems, crown jewels, and everything. So that's funny. So it's a big bag. So they got to the stairs. They went down into the kitchens. Everyone, for the most, well, we've got. Sorry, I've skipped the sewer journey, which was Soot and Gath and Eric. When they were trying to get into the main sewer tunnel, which had a locked gate on it, and Soot was trying to pick the lock. I believe it was Soot, right? Yeah, Soot was trying to pick the lock, and it was a little edge of seat
And
there
he
for
was
a little
picking it
while.
with bare hands.
Yes, that's true. Because they did. You had to go watch the VOD for that one. You have to go watch last week's VOD, because truly them getting disguises, quote unquote, was fantastic. And Soot, yes, is probably wearing a toddler's bear onesie that he tore the feet off of, but it still has the bear mitts on, which is hilarious.
And Alana hasn't noticed yet.
It was a very good idea, but yay, Red Hawthorne. I need to start like rewarding you guys with like zinger points or something. Yeah, there were chocolate stains on it. But they got into the tunnel, went down the tunnel, eventually met the other party who snuck their way across to the room, except for Elena, who just couldn't stealthily roll across. And they just kept catching her and turning her around and sending her back, until what was it you rolled, Elena? You rolled like
27 or
yeah, it was like
23.
23. It was a
23,
17.
Although I'll take the
23.
the 27.
It's fair.
I'll accept the 27.
I will accept the 27. So 23. She rolled a 23 on her stealth. And so she just literally just walked on by and no one even paid attention to her.
So I went about my regular IRL life.
Yep.
Got it.
Aw. We see you.
Aw.
It sounds like a shitty situation. Actually, it wasn't that bad down there.
No, the sewer troop.
Yeah,
they
the sewer
went
troop
great.
made it out pretty clean.
They did a lot better than above ground.
And so they all met in the room that indicated on the plans. They came up out. Everyone was like, "Oh ha!" And then Elena literally walked in the room and snuck up on everybody and scared the hell out of everyone.
Again, just like my regular IRL life.
Yeah,
I've done that to a Marine in real life on accident.
Oh, oof. And she did bring
like
disguises.
well.
And she brought disguises for everybody, which were kitchen uniforms. So everyone put their kitchen uniform on. And just as you all finished dressing, what I'm assuming is the head chef came in, said, "What are you all doing? Get in the kitchen. We have a dinner to prepare." And that's where we ended the night. So that's where we are. So this sort of chef figure, this very loud and kind of aggressive man, walks into this room and says, what are you doing here? We have dinner service. Get into the kitchen. What do you do?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I knew Katarina was like, aye, Captain.
A's going to try and duck out without being seen.
Okay. All right. Let me pull up my foundry real quick.
I'm assuming it's Guile.
Yeah, it'll be Guile.
Yeah.
So let me pull up my thing here.
I mean, not a terrible roll.
It's not a terrible.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, I just did that as a self roll. But it was a 3.
Okay, let me pull up my.
I forgot I had out self roll because I mess around with things.
Yes. Okay. So as he's barking orders at everybody and everyone, so what's that? Before we go to you, what is everybody else doing?
You know what? Hiding sounds like a great idea. I should do that. I should
think it's
keep
safe
that
to say you're already
23
hidden.
and
You
hide.
are, yeah. I told you I was still using your 23. So yeah, you're gonna hide. So okay, so Elena's gonna hide, and I'm not even gonna roll anything for him. That's an auto success. You're good. So
Thank you.
that's it. Your 23 ends now.
Fine.
Hey, it was good use of it.
It was. Oh, it was great. So what about Soot and Gath and Soot and Gath? Kedrick's gonna go, okay.
Yeah, we can't all. We're gonna leave 2 to hopefully get to the jewels, and the rest of us are going to the kitchen. Well, some of us have to go to the kitchen, so
Right.
I'll go
Okay,
to the kitchen.
Okay. So
Yes.
Katarina goes to the kitchen. What about
Soot's gonna go.
Soot? Soot's gonna go. Gath, are you heading too?
Yeah, because
Okay. All right. So out you go. So you 3 go to the kitchen. 4, because Kedrick will come with you. And as he kind of marches you into the kitchen is like a cacophony of chaos. It's just, but it seems organized chaos. And everyone's kind of at their station. Everyone's doing their thing. And the chef comes in and he snaps his fingers and he points at.
quick
Give me a
point of
second.
order.
Yep.
Something was redeemed for Kel. I don't know what it is because I can't see it on my Xbox screen.
Oh, I got a surge
Yeah.
roll.
You
From,
got a surge roll. You got it from
Hatter.
Hatter. Yeah. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I appreciate Hatter because we all know how my rolls normally go.
There goes that die. I gotta. All right.
You mean the
Okay.
same way as everyone else's rolls?
Mine more often though.
So he's gonna point at Katarina. He's gonna go, you take your station over there. And he's pointing to this table. Like she's like, go there.
Yes, sir.
And at that table, you get to the table. At that table is another sort of girl there who's sort of like seems kind of shy and doing her thing. And it's like she's doing something with dough.
It's my first day. What am I supposed to be doing?
She looks at you and she goes, "Oh, I don't really know. I'm just rolling dough.
Okay.
Do you want some dough?"
Yeah.
And she'll like tear her dough thing in half and hand you the other half. And she's just like rolling. And she's like, yeah, I've been like doing this for like hours now, and no one has said anything to me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll dough. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
So she just goes back to rolling dough, and she literally rolls it out into a long thing, and then puts it all back together, puts it down, and rolls it again. So you're gonna roll dough
I'm
with her.
gonna roll dough.
Okay. Then he goes
I
over.
went through Job Corps. To become a pastry chef, and all I had to do was walk into a dignitary's kitchen and just wing it. Thank you, United States government, for helping me so much achieve that dream. You bastards!
All right.
U.S. government, what do you expect?
The chef is then going to look at Gath and go, "You take your station over there." And he points to another area of the kitchen.
Okay, and you'll go over to that station.
All right. And there's another gentleman over there. And he is stirring a huge pot.
And I'll say quietly, I just started. It's my first day. What am I supposed to do?
He's thinking, he goes, oh, it's your first day? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we're on soup duty. So we're responsible for like spicing the soup, seasoning it right, make sure it doesn't burn, and then pouring from the pot to the bowls and plating everything for when it comes to soup.
I guess the head chef isn't good at just explaining these things to people, right?
Yeah, don't let him hear you. He is I don't know if he's had breakfast or something. I don't know, but he's on a rampage today.
Must be that time of the month.
I guess so. I don't know. He's a jerk. And he looks around. And he's like, he's a jerk. And then, as you guys are talking, the chef is like, "You two, shut your mouths. Cook soup." And then he looks at Goose. He looks down at Goose.
In response, under my breath, I say, "No soup for you."
No soup for you. He looks down at Goose and he's like, raises his eyebrow and he's like, "You go sit over there." And he points to like a bench. He's like,
he's gonna look like it's like the most important job ever. He's gonna be like, "Yes, sir." He's just gonna kind of trot over.
Okay. So he continues going around the kitchen and he's like berating people. He's talking down to people. I mean, it's just he's
Who
being.
does he think he is? Gordon
ugly.
Ramsay?
Exactly. Oh yeah, he's like he's horrible. But the people are doing their thing. They are cooking and plating and putting it on the servers and yeah, I'm not qualified to be there. It's gonna be a night of bear jokes, and I'm here for it.
It's gonna make the night bearable.
Haha. But it's talked to a goose and said that. That's funny.
It's just a burden we have to bear.
He'd still get the same response.
All right. So, A. So you snuck
goose.
snuck away.
Mm-hmm.
So what is A doing? What did he sneak away to do?
Try and get to the crown jewel still. You're
going to go by yourself? Oh my god, I love this idea.
Wait. Greg, what are you making canon?
That the chef apparently talked to a goose and not so.
That's fantastic. All right, let me see. Where is it?
Wait, what is it?
Wow, you saved up some points for that.
Oh, I could have done it already too for something, but I had used them before when it was like what 5K it used to be.
Well, now it's 12K.
Yeah, I mean, hey, 12K is still worth it.
And now Soot is free to do whatever.
I think. Greg, would you make canon? Because I just see the up arrow that doesn't really tell me since there's like 3 messages above it.
Oh,
That he
So-
didn't
The
say
chef
it to
called it
Soot, he
goose that he
said
was
it
gonna
directly
cook
to an
you.
actual goose.
Oh, okay.
Because Mad Hatter said, he says, "You goose, I cooked you," and then
Okay, cool. Just making sure so I can mark that your points are well used. Okay, cool.
So you made it canon that the chef said you go sit over there to an actual
literal
goose.
So now we have a
Okay.
goose prepared for slaughter.
So if that is the case, then I will go back a little bit.
So it's just
And
happy
the
to be
chef
included.
looks at, and so we'll go back to that moment when the chef looked down at Soot and raised his eyebrows, and then looked to his left a little bit and went, "You there, goose! You go sit. You set your furry, feathery butt down on that bench." And the goose is going to look at him and go, "Honk!" And his wing's going to go in a salute. And he's going to waddle over to the bench. He's going to jump up and he's going to sit on the bench. And then the chef's going to turn and walk away. Not even going to pay
forget
attention to
that Soot
Soot.
exists.
So now, Soot, you're just standing there. Well, what are you going to do before I get to A?
I'm gonna look at my hand to make sure I can still like see myself.
Yes, you can still see yourself.
Look,
Wait.
you just did an unnecessary surge on your guile, okay? We'll be happy with that.
Like, did I turn into a goose?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess I'll kind of look around. Like, what is the layout of the
It's
actual
like you're
room?
barely there.
Okay. So where you're standing, you're sort of standing in the center of it, and you can look. It's like a straight aisle. On either side, it's like these sort of preparation tables. At that far end is where the cooking surfaces are. Behind you is where like a lot of prep is at, and like a lot of the like vegetables and sort of like meats and ingredients sort of hang on the wall. And on the other side of the tables to your right, you can see where people are grabbing food and like plating and sort of putting on servers, getting ready to go. It must be obviously going upstairs. And then there's some like what look like storage rooms off to your left.
So it should
And we're
totally have
already
goose as an
wearing
animal
like
companion.
the uniform things, right? Like we already put those.
Yeah,
on?
y'all are wearing uniforms at this point.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of find one of the trays that has food on it, and I'm going to slide my little bear paw under it and lift it up and just kind of like start walking around like I know what I'm doing.
So are you just gonna walk around like you know what you're doing, or
Yeah,
are you
like
gonna,
like I
try
actually
to-
belong there. I'm going to kind of figure out where like my way, see if I can figure out my way around real quick, and then
Okay.
try heading in the direction that people are going.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's one of those that cultural check to see if he can cook. Well, if he starts trying, then yes. But at this point, yeah, you can figure your way out around this kitchen pretty easily. It's a big space, but everything's spaced out to where you can literally, if you got up on a chair, you could like literally like look over the thing and go, okay, I got the layout of the kitchen. I know exactly where to go. I mean, it's not difficult. You can actually see each station, what they're doing at each station, and I mean, it's real easy. Yeah,
And people, and it's
you could
like
fake your way through it.
Sure, and it's like people are like going back and forth, like between here and like is it the throne room?
Yeah,
like,
there's
we're trying to get to?
They'll take the food from the kitchen across the hall to where they will be plating it onto the servers. And then I'm assuming, we haven't checked it yet, but assuming that from there it'll go upstairs.
Then what I'm going to do is I will grab a plate, take it over to that other room, and then kind of like try to blend in with those guys.
Okay. Roll guile for me. Let's see if you can blend in. For death throws. You guys are already talking about death throws. Oh, God.
I'm a shadow.
How about we not turn this into that type of action movie? We're still trying to work out the spy movie part.
Okay, so
We're already past that point, technically.
Yeah, you're. So
Oh, what was the roll?
It was a 1.
Ouch.
And let me see if they're paying attention. Let's see what they roll. I'm just gonna roll general 1. Oh yeah. They're just like, and the funny thing about it is they're watching you do the thing, but they don't seem to be bothered by it.
But in my mind, I am 100% completely hidden.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. They're just sort of like watching you do your thing, and then they're just going to be like, all right, as long as he's helping, we don't care. It's like, so they're just going to go back to what they're doing. So yeah, they see you, but they're not even going to acknowledge that they don't know who you are. Or, I mean, they're like, hey, I don't get paid that much. I get paid minimum wage. I don't care. It's like,
I'm paid to be a tyrant in the kitchen.
I love it. So are you just going to carry it back and forth? Just help them do that? Is that what you're doing?
Well, I was just going to go over into the other room and
Okay.
kind of see what's going on over there to see like what the next step is before going upstairs.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll come back to that.
Yep.
Let's go to
I
A.
swear if we don't get points in this exam for improv, I'm going to be upset.
Who knows? So what's A up to? Where did he sneak off to? I mean, I know he's going to go do the crown jewels, but is he going to like literally go upstairs and try to go himself?
Pretty much. I'm going to go the best way. Like this, whatever way I think is the fastest way.
Who has the map?
I don't think we brought a map. I think we had a memorize.
Yeah, they tore one out of the book. Was that Soot? Soot, are you carrying it? I couldn't remember if it was you or Kedrick.
I think Gath has it.
I memorized it, and then I think somebody else took it.
Okay, so someone else took the map. Well, there is a map.
Eric.
I think Kedrick has it actually.
That actually sounds more plausible.
Who got taken to a different place. He did not get sent to the kitchen. He was taken down the hallway and up the stairs. Bless you. All right, so you're going to go up the stairs where you came from?
Yeah, like wherever I'm going to go whichever way I think will be the fastest way to them.
Well, I mean, that's the only way I think is the stairs that you came in. So we're going to say that's where you're heading. So the stairs go back up to the dining area.
Yeah.
So do you just...
I'm not just going to waltz in. I'm going to like peek
like,
through the door.
whoa!
No, I'm going to like kind of like just open the door a little bit and kind of peek through to see if I can spot anyone.
To see if you can see anyone around.
Yeah.
Oh, my dogs. Sorry, my dogs are being stupid. You can roll intelligence and let's see. Let's see what you see. So when you open the door, it doesn't open all the way. It sort of like hits something. It comes to stop on something.
Oh no!
Like when you're cracking it open, it just sort of like goes boom. And at that point, you will see someone look around the door and see you and go and looks at you, and he's sort of like well dressed. He kind of steps forward and opens the door.
Yeah.
And standing in front of you looks what is probably the head butler. And he looks at you and he's like, oh, get down into the kitchens. Do not be seen by the... And he like pushes you like down the stairs.
Yeah.
So he's like, get back to the kitchens. You are not.
Hey,
you're
Will,
not. Yeah.
They can't see us.
I can on the Twitch channel.
On Twitch.
Mad Hatter just said that they can't see us.
I say it's still playing. It lagged for like a second, but it's still running.
Yeah, it's still there. It's there now. I mean, I'm looking at it
right now.
Yeah, go reload. Okay.
All
no,
right,
we're good.
you reloaded. We're good.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay. I was like, oh, what?
Sorry, just concerned when someone says you're done.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was
I
a good
get
call out. That was a good
No,
call.
that was great. No, yeah, because it's always good to check. But yeah, he's like ushering you out. I mean, down the stairs, and he's about midway. He's like points down. He's like, return to the kitchens. What do you want to do?
I'll at least go around the corner and just wait him out to make sure he goes back up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, he'll once he sees you go, he'll go back up and you'll hear the door close.
Yeah. At that point, I'm gonna try a different route to see if I can still get to them.
Okay.
This is a long hallway that if I recall,
there's a
right?
long hallway.
Yeah.
And there's the stairs are at this end, and at the other end is that room that you guys are in. But there are other rooms and corridors. There are a lot of them, but there are several.
Yeah, so A is going to do whatever the Arya equivalent of eeny, meeny, miny, mo is, just go down a random corridor.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Just don't pick
where's
a
the
good
dice? There it is.
fight.
2.
Okay, so when you come down the stairs, right before you get to the kitchens, when there's a butler's pantry, inside the butler's pantry to your right, you'll see a doorway. And it looks like, and it's kind of open a little bit. It's not like, the door's not closed.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and try and peek inside.
Okay, yeah. When you look inside, it is a hallway. It's another hallway.
Okay, we'll try going down the hallway then.
Okay. So as you walk down the hallway, there are rooms on the right hand side. They're like doors that go into what look like storage rooms. Like, you know, there's some vegetables and things of that nature, like sort of non-perishable things. But at the end of the hallway, there looks like a spiral staircase.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna go head up the spiral staircase?
Quietly, but yes.
Okay. So God bless America. Okay, so as you go to the spiral staircase, roll me survival to see if you can get up this without making any noise.
All right, and that's at level 2 because I got my long ears for the day still.
So 4. Okay. So you're able to get up. You put your foot on the stair. And you hear, that first step makes a slight creak noise. And then as you go to the second one, it creaks a little bit. But as you go up higher, the stairs seem to stop creaking. So you can make your way up this spiral staircase, and it's really, really tall, like long, tall. It goes up probably all the way up to the top. It says stop on each of the floors.
Yeah.
So you just have to decide which floor you want to get off on.
I'm pretty sure we talked about during planning. Can I roll to recall what floor?
It's on it's on the second floor. Yeah, y'all know that.
So I'm going to go up to I'm going to keep going to the second floor then.
Okay. All right. So you get up to the second floor landing there, and there is a door. It is closed.
Yeah. Just say again. Want to quiet? Well, first I want to test the handle to make sure it's unlocked.
Okay. Yeah. It unlocks. The door kind of uncatches from it.
Once again, I just want to open it just a little bit to peek.
Okay. Roll us an intelligence and let's see what happens. See what you see. Oh. Good Lord.
Do I want to use the search now or do I want to wait? I saw that search die.
That's true.
Now, question: the surge die would be whatever level we rolled for. I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Cool. Safe assumption. Does not clarify.
It's I think it's is that the surge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an auto. It's basically an auto surge.
Oh, it's auto surge. That just meant we
Yeah.
gotta roll an
Yeah,
additional die and then
Just-
add
yeah.
it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it would essentially be, it would be the same. It would be the same die that we are
Correct.
rolling at level wise. That's what I was trying to double check.
Yes. Yeah.
Screw it. Yeah. I think now's
One
a good moment
additional
for it.
die. There you go. Greg.
So that's
just
gonna be a
said one additional
D4.
die.
So that's gonna be
3?
a 4 total then.
Okay, that's cool. 4 is good. So as you look through the crack of this door, you can see that it opens up into a larger room.
And I don't see anyone in.
Nope. You haven't seen anyone yet. But
Well,
you
yeah,
just-
I'm saying so. That's my
you
knowledge. I haven't
it's
seen
like-
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I kind of figure out what we'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna just slowly open the door, just peek my head more through, and then once I'm sure it's clear, I'm gonna go ahead and just walk in.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anybody when you open the door. There's no one standing there.
Cool. Yeah. So, what's the hallway look like? Like any other corridors? Just a single hallway with a door at the end?
No, this is like in a room. You're in a room.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was hallway. My bad.
Oh no, it's a room.
What's the room look like?
It looks sort of. I mean, it looks like a sitting room. Like there's like nice plush couches and that like people would go and wait to either go somewhere or meet somebody, that sort of thing. Almost like a waiting room.
Okay. How many doors are in here besides the
There
one
are
I came in from?
3 doors. Other than the one you came in, there's 4 total.
Yeah. I want to test my luck, and we're going to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo again, whatever the RN equivalent
Okay,
is.
roll me a D4.
Cool. 3 again.
Okay, so
I love how that rolls high, but not my actual challenge rolls. Thanks, dice.
no problem. So all right, so you go through the door directly in front of you.
Okay.
So as you cross this room, around the furniture, and there's a sort of like all the door when you get in the room, the room is very nice. It's very like gilded, and there's like lush furniture and that sort of thing. And the door that you go to is sort of like finely carved. It's a beautiful door, and it has sort of like a neat, cool latch on it that would open the door. If you
Yeah, I just want. Is it locked? Is it unlocked?
No, you could open it and just open the door.
Again, we're gonna just peek through because I want to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay. So when you crack open the door and you look in, it's another room. This one's bigger though.
Okay.
You don't see anybody.
I mean, as long as I don't see anyone, I'm going to go ahead and just try. I'm just going to go through.
Okay, cool.
Because one of these doors is going to lead to the crown jewels.
One of them, I'll get lucky eventually. All right, so I'll let you go in. So I'm going to move away from you and go back down to the kitchen real quick. All right, so my folks working in the kitchen. Oh, actually, let's go to Elena. I forgot she's hiding. So what are you doing, Elena? Elena?
I literally saw Aid go through the door and just like, oh, well, okay, that's nice of you. Great. And does Elena remember anything that was on that map?
That's an intelligence roll waiting to happen.
Oh, and I don't think she's very good at intelligence.
Pretty picture.
Or
No,
or
she's
here's
not.
what before you roll, either you can roll intelligence, or you can roll memory. Yep. Or I'm even gonna give you a third option and roll clerical.
Well, they're all ones, so you know.
So you pick your poison. I mean, pick your thing.
3 intelligence.
Okay, so you can remember.
She's been following Aid without him noticing. Oh my god, can we do that?
What's that?
I've been following Aid without him noticing.
He doesn't have the points. Oh, you can if you want to. If that's what you want to do. Okay.
I have been following Aid without him even noticing.
I love it. Okay, we can do that. I'm okay. So you've been following him since he came back downstairs. Let's say you saw him kind of skirt into the butler's pantry from where you're hiding. So tell us what you did from that point.
So I would say once he checks like the first door and before he goes through, I just whisper, "Is the coast clear?"
Okay. So is this before he walks into the waiting room area? From the stairwell or from that one to the other room?
Before the waiting room.
Okay.
Like as
so
he's
coming
looking
from
through
the
the
spiral
door.
staircase going, okay. So
Yeah.
okay, so he's looking through the door and then you whisper, "Is the coast clear?" How does A react?
I was that was one of the doors I rolled a 1 on, right? Without using
That
the
is one of
die.
the doors that you rolled a 1
So
on.
we're gonna attribute that's why I rolled a 1. As A is just gonna jump.
Fair.
He's
Okay.
going like, "What? Don't do that." Like he's trying to say it in a hushed yelling voice, like whisper yelling.
It's like stage whisper.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So now you have a companion. So he goes through that door into the waiting room and he decides to go through that door straight ahead. Do you follow him?
Are there any other doors to check?
Oh yeah, there's like 2 other ones. One to your left, one to your right.
I'm going to check the one to the right and hope
Okay.
it doesn't bite me in the ass.
Okay. So roll me an intelligence to see if you crack the door open, see what you see. See if you see anything.
I got a 5.
Okay, yeah. So when you crack the door open, you see that it opens into what looks like sort of like a conservatory. Almost, and it's more of a solarium. It's more of like an indoor greenhouse type of thing. It's like glass ceilings, big windows, lots of plants.
Okay,
And you don't see anybody in there. So you don't see anybody.
All right. This doesn't look like the way. So she's going to close the door.
So as you go to close the door, something catches your eye. Something that you have never seen, but you've only ever heard of. You've seen pictures or drawings, but you've never seen one in real life. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
And it catches your attention.
Ooh, pretty. She is going to go into the door, to go through the door, and
Okay.
she is going to, as quietly as she can, look at the plant, look at whatever it is, because I
Okay.
don't know what it is.
It is a tree. It is probably about. It's almost like a pygmy tree. It's short, so it's only about maybe 4.5 feet tall. The trunk is it's about yay big around. The leaves on it are. I don't know if you've ever. I'm sure you have, like magnolia tree leaves. Those sort of glossy green.
Okay.
They look really thick and heavy. As you get closer to it, it's in a huge pot, and you can actually see where the roots have come out of the pot and have actually like sort of invaded other pots. Like the roots have going out to search for soil. And as you get closer to it, you can roll me let's roll cultural for this. Let's see if you can figure out what it is.
No, that's a 1.
Okay. You're like, okay. Now, okay, here's what we'll do. This will be fun. So roll me, looking at the tree itself, roll me woodcraft to see if you can figure out what type of wood it is.
Hey, Greg, is a wood elf supposed to only have level, like, no bonuses to woodcraft? Because I feel like that's a bit of a slap in the face. But I did get a 3 anyway.
Okay.
You also got
I am going to
surge
save
from
that
Hatter.
surge it for the right time, because I feel like just surging if I remember a tree, you know.
The ginkgo tree.
Hey, maybe it'll actually
Our-
up my memory level.
Our
Like,
chat is
maybe.
hilarious. So, as you're looking at the bark, you realize that this is a loom wood. And from your cultural background,
Fine. Sorry, Greg was like, oh, well, it's more for the preservation of trees, less about cutting them down. But for the preservation of trees, you need to be able to identify it so you know how to preserve the specific tree.
They're basically badass hippies.
she's not wrong. But
I mean, that's survival at that point.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I have a +1 in survival, but you know.
Welcome to forestry. Yes. So this is a loom wood. You know this is a loom wood because your people basically learn about loom woods and how rare they are, and that you can only find them in one place on the entire planet. And they're very, very close to extinction because they were produced, or not overproduced, but they were cut down. Because you know that loomwood trees, you can make the finest fabric from its fibers. Like, we're talking like fabric that you could buy a castle with. It is so like sought after. People would pay lots for it.
Okay. So now I know that the royal palace has an almost extinct tree.
And it's pretty healthy too. I mean, it's like, also you notice that it's seeding currently.
I am not going to take a seedling. I am not going to take a seedling. I am not going to take a seedling.
And as you say that, one of the seed pods dropped off the tree and bounced on the floor and rolled to your foot.
I mean, it's... She is going to pick up the seed pod, and place it in her dimension pocket. And she is going to walk quietly and silently out.
I love it. Let's roll that survival to see if you can get out of that room without being noticed by anything or anyone or anything.
Well, survival, I have a level 2, so please don't be an ass. Please don't be an ass. I'm going to search it so I can get out of that damn room. Okay.
It's 3. Okay. Hey, a 3 is good. A 3 works.
I will take what I can get.
Yeah, you're able to get out of the room without disturbing anything or anyone. So, all right. So you step back into the waiting room. So you're back in there. A's going in. He's in the other room. Let's go back downstairs and let's see what our kitchen staff are doing. So, Katerina, you're rolling dough
Hmm.
with the girl next to you.
And I'm going to assume with my backstory that I've done a lot of KP kitchen duty.
Yeah, probably so. You probably know your way around a kitchen.
So I'm actually making like roses out of the dough at this point. You know?
Okay. So as you are making roses out of the dough, and the girl next to you, Karai, she's still rolling it. She's still rolling and folding and rolling and folding. The chef comes over to your table. And he looks at what you're doing, and he looks at Karai, and he looks at you, and he goes, "What do you think you're doing? Did I ask you to make these flowers out of dough?"
No.
And he gives you like the death stare, and he goes, "You do not make anything unless I tell you to make it. This is my kitchen, not yours." And he takes them and he just like, and he throws them back down on the table, and he's like, "Roll that dough." And he walks in, he storms off.
I really hope he's not planning on anything being made out of this dough, because that is going to be some tough shit dough.
It's like double fold. It's like quadruple, 4, 6 times, 8, 12, 9, 50,000 times folded into itself. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
like if Karai's been rolling that shit for hours, that is not going to be bread.
No,
y'all are rolling out projectiles.
I think she's making a shank out of dough
or bullets.
That's true. Or bolts.
I think it's safe to say the head chef doesn't know what he's doing.
The tough shit dough is extra. If you want to. It's like, yes, if you want the tough shit dough, like, rolls for dinner, yeah.
He's making
all right, so then he comes back and he slams these like bread pans down, and he says, "This is what you should be doing: making bread, not just rolling dough. Make bread." And then he storms off again, heading straight to the soup.
So I'll take my little lump of dough and throw it in a bread pan, like, ta-da!
Exactly. There you go. It's like dough in a pan. Now what do I do with it? It's like throw it in the oven. Like, what a dick. So yeah, he goes to the soup. And he comes and he stands in between Gath and Stefano there, and he takes out this spoon out of his pocket, this like pristine spoon, and he dips it into the soup and he takes a sip. And he's like, "Ugh, these spices are all off. Ugh, cannot find good help these days. Now, here, put some of this in there, and only this. Do not put any other spices in this soup." So, Gath, what do you do?
I'll sit there, grit my teeth, and do as instructed. Even though I want to put this guy in his place because I don't want to blow the mission.
Fair. Good for
Malicious compliance is still compliance. Just FYI.
I love it.
Malicious compliance is still compliance. Take this into your everyday life.
It is true. You are absolutely. Here comes malicious compliance.
He said, add only this, do not add anything else.
Yep, exactly.
So what you do is you throw out the soup that's already in there, and then you just put in more water or stock and just throw in that seasoning.
Yeah. Or you just pour that whole jar into the soup.
Oh, as soon as he walks away, that was my plan.
Okay. I love it. I love it. So that's happening. He storms off and goes and starts berating some others. So Soot, you're over in the prep room, and they're putting these sort of like plates and servers on these sort of large carts, and they open up these large gates, push them in, close the gates, pull a lever, and up they go.
Yes, Mad Hatter, it is my first day, and the head chef is going to find out that I'm not the person you want to be a dick towards.
Exactly. So what are you doing, Soot?
Are the carts open at the bottom, or is it like a tablecloth kind of situation?
They're open. They're like multi-shelved carts that would have all of the serving stuff on them.
But is it all visible, or is it like, you know, like ordering room service and it has?
No,
like,
it's all open. It's all visible.
Well, shit. He is going to wait until that next cart goes on,
Okay.
and he's going to try and hug the wall and slip in with it.
Okay. I love that. All right. So as it goes up, and then you hear the carts being unloaded upstairs, and then you hear other carts being loaded back on, and then it comes down. They open the doors, they pull the empty carts out, they fill up the carts, and they go to push them back in.
I'm surprised Soda isn't trying to hide at the bottom of the cart.
Well, they're wide open. People would see them. So he was like, I'm going to try to hug the wall.
Fair, hug it.
Second best option.
So I'm with knowing your size and things of that, I'm going to say you're able to slip in there pretty easily. There's enough room because they can only put 2 carts in the elevator at a time, and there's enough room on the side that if you suck in, you'd be fine.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. So you go in, and then he closes the gates and pulls the lever, and all of a sudden, up we go. The elevator goes up. And as it goes up, it comes to these sort of wooden doors on the back side. So now where you're at, to your right, you'd see wooden doors. The back of the elevator kind of goes away, and there's these 2 wooden doors. And you hear someone unlatching and opening the doors, and they grab a cart and they pull one cart out. And as you look out, you can see that this is the main dining area, the main dining room. So they pull one cart out, and then they come to grab the other cart, and they start pulling the other cart out.
I'm hopping on the back side of it and riding out with the cart.
Okay, cool, because they're going to pull it straight out. And there's no one right there that would see you, so you're able to get into the dining room. So where do you go once they pulled the cart out?
I'm gonna do like a quick peek and find the closest spot that I can kind of like squeeze into and kind of get a lay of what's going on.
Okay.
Kind of like snake hiding in a box kind of thing.
So wait, where are you gonna go again? I'm sorry.
So as soon as the cart comes out,
Uh-huh.
wherever like the closest area is that I can kind of like hop off and like kind of like scoot behind kind of thing, so I can kind of like look at the area.
Okay. As you come off the sort of dumbwaiter and go into there is some furniture like along the walls, but it's mostly open underneath. So it's going to be difficult to hide behind furniture. However, the dining table has a tablecloth on it, and it runs the full length of the room. It's probably the only place you're going to be able to hide without being seen.
Are there like waiters and stuff walking around?
Yes, there are some folks on the far side of the table kind of setting places. But if you could easily jump off and get under the table. Easily.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of like just kind of run across.
Yeah, it's really easy. I mean, you'd be able to hop, roll in there, sort of thing. So yeah, so you can get under the table. So when you get under there, you're able to stand up and look down, and it literally looks like like a corridor, with the legs on either side. So it literally a straight shot from one end to the other.
So basically what he's going to do is he's going to kind of slowly kind of go down the length of the table. And like every couple chairs, he's going to kind of like lift up like the bottom of the tablecloth to kind of peek out and see how far he is from where like the display for because that's where the jewels are, right? In this area?
No, not in the dining area.
Oh.
No, it would be it'd be one floor above the dining area.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then I'm going to run down through the table and figure out like where the stairs are.
Okay.
And basically kind of like every couple chairs kind of like peek under to see if there's like an opening for me to just like kind of like rush over to it.
Okay. So as you kind of like make because you can look under the tablecloth. The table doesn't go all the way to the floor. So you can actually he could crawl and look under the tablecloth until he sees like where the doors are, and you'll pass the dumbwaiter, and then a little bit down further you'd see the door that went down into the kitchen, and then you'll see another door on the other side of the fireplace that's right there, that on that left side. And if you were to go down the right side, you'd see the main entrance from the main part of the palace into the dining area. So you probably want that door on the other side of the fireplace.
Is the fireplace lit?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll kind of shoot for that door.
Yeah. You're going to try to go up the chimney.
If it wasn't lit, I would have scaled it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's lit. It is lit. That's funny. I was like, oh yeah, that's what he was going to do. All right, I'm there with you now. So yeah, so you're able to scurry over without them saying. They're so busy trying to get this table set and ready. They're not even paying attention to you. So I'm gonna actually just try the doorknob and hope it's unlocked. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it's open. It's unlocked.
It's just open. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Cool. So in the go, and it's a short hallway, and then there's a set of stairs that go up to the right.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot up the stairs real quick.
Okay, cool. So you go all the way. You go up to the second floor, which is where the plan said that the jewel room is, and you'll come up to a doorway that if you go through it, well, when we get there, you'll come to a door, and I'm going to stop there and come back to you. Let me go to Elena and A real quick. So you guys, so Elena, you opened the conservatory door, found the loomwood seed, took that, put it in your bag or pocket, and then walked out. And so what do you do next?
I'm just gonna go back to following A because it's a good, because clearly she gets distracted easy.
That's fair. All right. So so you follow A. So you guys walk into this beautifully ornate door, and it goes into a big room. So you're both inside the room. A didn't see anybody, so he went in. So you just follow behind. So when you get into this room is like it looks like a bedroom. It's very much like there's a large canopy bed. There's dressing tables. There, I mean, it's a very, 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 very nice bedroom. One would say it's almost fit for like a princess or something. You know. So as you're sort of standing there looking at this bedroom, you'll hear this voice calling out, like, "Jace, is that you?" "Oh, Jace."
Just close the door. Just close the door. Just close the door. Just close the door.
Yeah, I was like, we're
Roll
sure.
the guile. It's fine.
oh, for the love of God, please roll well. Please roll well. Fuck.
Is there a way I can aid?
hold on. I got the perfect audio for this.
Yeah. So, well, I need. I actually. I
Okay,
need,
Master Dad offered a sergeant.
Elena, I need you to roll as well.
Hold on. I was giving a surge. Let me roll the D4.
That's probably
3.
good.
That's a 4 total.
Okay, that's a good idea. So but I still need Elena to roll as well.
Yay. Oh, I know. You might want to get another one ready, Greg, just in case. No offense, gamer.
There is no offense to be taken.
Oh no, that's a
Oh
7.
my God, I got a 7.
Yeah. So
I'll take it.
Greg's like,
I'll
I'm
on
out of
your own.
points. I'm out of points.
It's okay.
Okay.
Maybe someone else in chat can help.
Okay, so you guys.
Appropriate times.
So do you guys like close the door quietly and go back into the waiting room?
100%. Like you know that Ben Carson you see him like tiptoe out as they slowly pull the door behind them.
Oh yeah.
And then race over to the other door.
Pretty much. That's exactly what we're doing.
Perfect. All right, so you close the door and then you zip to the other door. All right,
Yeah,
so
this would be the one that was on the left from the original door.
Yeah, who opens the last door?
I said I'll open it again, but same thing. I'm just going to peek still.
Okay, so you peek in. You don't. It opens into another room. Not as large, but it's still a room. It's still a decent room.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear voices in this room.
Like close, far?
Yeah, I mean they're like sort of milling around. Like there's several voices, and they're not necessarily. They're like kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
When I was going into the conservatory, did I find any other doors?
Well, I mean, you didn't really look.
Yeah, I was distracted by the fucking tree.
Yeah, you were.
Jerk. It's a
Is there
good thing I
any
like you.
conservatives in the conservatory?
Look, it's a place to conserve things, not ideas.
Fair. So what do you guys do? So yeah, so you hear lots of voices in that room. Now you can like look in a little further if you want to see who all's in there.
I would say, can we discern what's being said, or is it?
It's like a lot of like over conversation. So it's not. You could probably catch some of the stuff that's closer to you, but there's so many voices talking over each other. It's like plus there's like like glass clinking and things like that.
I'm probably gonna regret this, but yeah, I want to go ahead and open a bit more to peek more inside.
Okay. You can roll me intelligence to see what you hear or see, and then 2, rich people laughter. Exactly. That's exactly correct. So good on your intelligence. So now roll me a guile again to see if anyone.
3. Okay.
Perfect. All right. So you open the door a little bit more, and yeah, you can, as Hatter said, it looks like a bunch of rich people drinking and conversing, and they're very well dressed. They look very official.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them probably could be members of like the royal family.
Can we have
Yeah.
a conversation as to how the hell someone's bedroom is right next to a party room?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're not talking about that, but yeah,
Yeah,
because
we're
you'd
just
have
gonna
to
close-
like explore the
Where
other
is the
room.
goose?
We're just going to slowly
He's still
close
sitting
that
on the
door.
bench because he wasn't made a member of the party. I thought someone was going to make him a member of the party, and I was like, all right, the goose.
Katarina, Gath, you're still in there.
Yep. Again, we're just going to slowly close this door as well.
Okay.
And because A didn't go through the door, he's going to give that a try.
That can't be part of my canon. No, because you didn't say that. Look at here. I'm like a genie in a lamp. You got to be very specific about what you want. I spent
I spent
12K.
12K.
Hey,
Well,
I
here's the
can't
thing,
help
that-
it what
that
you
thing-
spend your points on.
Well, I was going to say, it's that same
I
analogy.
mean, look, you got 2 cannons out of this whole thing. You got
That's
the goose, and then you
buyer's
got
remorse.
me sneaking behind A.
True. But
I love that
also,
it's buyer's
too
I
bad.
mean, you
remorse.
got 2 for the price of 1.
I was like, it's that same statement though. Think about what it cost everyone who went and found the genie's lamp, only to get their wishes not the way they intended.
Okay, fair. It was Mad Hatter who got
That's
it for
true.
me,
Yeah,
but
it was. That's okay. All right, so you guys close the door. Roll
without
me
spending a dime.
guile. Roll me some guile. I'm gonna make you roll guile again because these doors are creaky.
There's a lot of kernels around here.
Shit.
So, as you guys are trying to slowly close, you're both trying to do the same thing at the same time that you trip over each other. And you trip, but the good thing is you don't fall forward. Sadly, you do fall backward, and you knock over what looks like an extremely expensive vase that falls to the floor and shatters. Alerting
Please
the
excuse
guards.
the mute. Excuse the mute. There will be a couple of curse words spoken in a long stream.
You will hear someone in the other room say, "Guards, check out that sound." And you will hear footsteps running towards the door, which is still open, by the way. So what do?
I'm going to wait. Hold on. Which door is closest to us right now? Besides
Well,
that one, obviously.
The bedroom door is
bedroom.
probably the closest one to you. Then it would be the stair door, and then the conservatory is on the far side.
I'm going to try and make it to the stairwell.
Okay. So, all right.
Don't make that noise.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. So
I'm gonna run back to the conservatory.
So,
That's further.
okay. Well, I would like you both to roll survival to see if you get to your prospective doors.
Oh, for the love of God. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, you do. You like home base it. You like run, slide into home. Yeah, and Elena, you get to your door as well.
Yay!
So you both get to your doors. You're able to get in, close the door before anyone sees you. Demigod Goose, that like go.
Look, we
First of
haven't
all,
left
I
him
never
behind in the
said you were going to
kitchen.
leave him behind. It's like,
There's still 2 people in the kitchen.
yeah.
Maybe
So-
they'll see and have pity.
That or
One
that
of you see and have pity.
or that goose is cooked.
Yeah, he could be. He could be on the menu.
That was gross, sir.
But I do love that you'll be in the epilogue of this campaign. I love that. It's like the demigod goose. It's like, well, guys, you're boned. Because now I've got to create a demigod. That's a goose that will destroy you all. The destroyer of worlds. Honker.
Wait till you see what my cannon is.
Wherever you go,
Oh,
whatever you
all right,
do,
I'm waiting
we will
for
be
it.
watching.
All right,
You,
who
you,
turned
you,
very
you
violent to a
officially
goose?
put it in the chat so everyone saw it, Greg. So I'm waiting. I'm going to wait on it.
Well,
I'm
Easter egg
making an
monster, yeah.
Easter egg monster just for your campaign.
Yeah. Golden
I mean, if he makes it as the way
telling
I've
ya.
seen the Atrioc and one other monster.
Well, this one that you might be encountering soon.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I saw the image. Is that the same one that I saw the other day? Out of curiosity.
No idea. So let's go back to the kitchen.
Heckin' concern.
Oh, see, Greg's like, nope, you haven't seen that one.
Oh, I said the image looked fairly similar because of that.
No, this one's gonna be yeah. Anyway, you might encounter it in this session. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. All right. So Katerina and Gath, you guys are in the kitchen, and then the kitchen's hot too, by the way. Y'all are sweating. It's really hot in there.
I've got flowers stuck on my
Yeah.
face.
It's just like all over you. At that point, the chef goes around and starts releasing people. Like, you get out of my kitchen. You get out of my kitchen. And he comes over to you and he looks at you and he goes, "Get out of my kitchen." He doesn't yell at you. He just like, "Get out of my kitchen."
I really think you should incorporate flowers into your roles, but I'll go.
Okay. So
If he
as
yells at you, he cares. If he doesn't yell, he doesn't give a fuck.
he doesn't give a shit. So as you walk out, roll me an intelligence check.
First roll tonight. What's it gonna do?
You just got fired from a
3.
job that you weren't hired for.
Very nice. Okay, so as you are exiting the kitchen with flour and everything on you, as you exit to your left, on your left, you will see that they're plating things and they're like breads and things like that. When they put the bread up on to get it to serve, you'll see that there are rosettes on it.
I have forever changed the history of Palestining.
So he like stole your idea and he started putting roses on the bread. He goes over to the soup folks and does the same thing. He tells both of you guys that you can go. You're done. They're done serving soup. They no longer need the soup course, so y'all are free to go. They just have the main course. Oh,
What the heck?
don't know. I thought it was me.
I did too.
Because every time I started talking, it would go me. I was like, oh gosh.
Not me, but I guess this stream is going hot.
I guess so. Everybody, get ready.
We're about to blow the lid off this place.
So, all right. So the two of you are able to leave now. So my question is do you guys take the goose?
I will.
Take the goose.
I
Okay.
will.
All right. So you go over and you see the goose sitting on the bench like he was told to do. And you pick him up and just take him with you.
Yep.
Okay. So he's just
Wow,
sort of like,
didn't even ask for consent.
yeah, he's like, honk, honk. And just sort of like settles down in your arms and just like, okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah. You don't want to be here.
You don't want to be
A goose is a good distraction if we need it.
That's fair. That is very fair. So, all right. So you guys are released from the kitchen. So what do y'all do? So Katerina, what do you end up doing? Where do you go?
What was that?
Where do you go? You've been released from the kitchen. So where do you go?
Gotta try and get upstairs. We don't know what's happening up there.
Okay.
I know I've been rolling bread for a long time, so I'm assuming nothing.
You have. You've been rolling bread for quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you step out of the kitchen, you'll go into the hallway. You can see across the way where they're prepping and sending things up in the elevator. You can see the hallway where you came from, where the stairs are, and of course to your right is the room. So where do you go?
Up the stairway.
Okay, so up the stairs you go. So you get to the top of the stairwell to the door. What do you do?
Crack it open, see if I can see anybody in there.
Okay, roll me intelligence and see what you see. And also, you'll have to roll me guile in a minute as well.
Intelligence was 1.
Wow, it's okay.
Guile was 3.
Okay, so you're able to open the door without any issues. However, when you look into the room, all you see is like black. And as you kind of focus your eyes a little bit, you'll notice you're looking into like what looks like black fabric. As you are looking into the back of the head butler. And he hasn't seen you or heard you, so he's just standing there kind of looking this. You can see him looking around. But yeah, you're like literally like you crack the door and it's like,
I mean, I knew Katarina might have been a match sister at one point, but I didn't think he was still holding up.
Is there another door out of this room?
No.
So, like, this is the only way in or out of this room?
Of this hallway, yeah. Of this stairwell, yeah.
No, I meant the room I'm trying to look into.
No, you can see the main entrance across. Well, no, you can't because you're in his back. But you know that there's a main entrance because y'all came into the main entrance, and you know that there's an exit that goes into the gift shop.
But that's it. Okay.
And then there was the 2 doors on either side of the fireplace. The one with the stairs, y'all went downstairs, but you don't know what was behind the other door.
Okay. Gath, is Gath with me?
I'm assuming he came with you because I think he had to step away.
Okay. I don't know if I should if I should distract now and try and get to that other door, or if I should go back down and further down the hallway. I think I'll go back down and further down the hallway, see what my options are down there.
Quacker Jack. Sorry, I just saw that.
Isn't that awesome?
That's great. Love it. Okay, so you're gonna go back down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay, Gath, well, he'll follow behind you. So as you go down to the base of the stairs back into the butler's pantry, you'll see the doorway to the hall. You'll see the butler's pantry, which is on both sides of you. And as you look to your right, you'll see a door that you didn't see before, and it's open. And there's another hallway.
Let's duck in there.
Okay. As you duck in there,
Goose,
you'll see
duck, goose.
you'll see the individual rooms on the right that look like little storage rooms, and then you'll see at the end of the hallway you'll see a spiral staircase.
That's where we're heading.
Okay, so up the spiral staircase. Roll me some guile to see if you can sneak up the staircase without making too much noise. No,
because I have a goose with me.
Yep. So as you get to the stairwell and start climbing up, Quacker Jack is like, I'm
trying to hold his beak.
It's like echoing up this stairwell. It's like
I'm trying to hold his beak closed.
That's all you hear is it echoes off the walls. Roll me an intelligence check to see if you hear the goose.
But you said intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence. So yeah, it's for Game Master Dad. It's
staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
That's a 2, by the way.
I love it. 2. Yeah, you're able to hear something. It's like, what is that? And it seems to be getting louder.
So
it's like coming towards you.
Out of curiosity, can I also hear if the guards come my way because of this?
You can hear them. They're in that room talking and like trying
Yeah.
to figure out what's going on. They haven't said, "Hey, let's go check out these doors" yet. They're trying to see what happened.
Well, I didn't know if maybe they can hear whatever the noise is and are going to investigate.
Thanks,
it.
Cal.
No. I mean, I can roll and find out.
Oh fuck.
Let me roll and see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. Nope.
Whew.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm gonna like open the, I'm gonna try and stick its head inside my coat. Maybe if it's dark, he'll shut the hell up.
Okay. So we'll see. We'll get back to that. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's funny. You clipped it. That's hilarious.
Mhm.
Great.
No. It's all right. So we're gonna pause there. Let's go to Soot. So Soot has come up to the top of these stairs, and there's a door there. What does he do?
The door's closed this time.
Oh yeah, it's closed. Yeah, the door's closed.
I'm gonna kind of check the handle.
As you check the handle, it's locked.
Bringing out the toaster.
Yes, love it. We added a goose to the party. That's the title of the clip, and this is what he did with it. Hey, you give me something, I'm gonna go with it. I'm just saying, I'm gonna go with it. All right, so roll your mechanical. Let's see if you can get this door open with your toaster pieces. It's like 3. Yeah. This lock did not prove to be at all a challenge.
Comparatively from the last ones.
Yeah, from the last one. I mean, this one's just like click. Oh, okay, that was easy enough.
I'm warmed up now.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I got mine. Here we go. All right. Yeah. So you can hear it. You hear it unlock.
Very slowly, very quietly, try to like inch the door open.
Okay. Roll my guile, or your guile, not my guile. Oh yeah, you're able to. Yep, you inch it open. You open as you open it up, and I'll just say what you can see as you open it. It looks like a gallery. You can see inside, like display cases, or like sort of like plinth with things like artifacts on top of it. They're not the jewels, they're not the crown jewels, but it's sort of like a fancy art gallery almost. There doesn't seem to be anybody in there at the moment.
I'll step in and take a look.
Okay. Yeah, so as you walk in, it literally, it's a long gallery. It's pretty wide, and it looks like this is like a service door. But there's like what looks like the main door to your right all the way down the hall. And then there's another like fancier door to your left. On the walls are like paintings, and on these sort of like plinths are like art, sculpture pieces, artifacts of some kind of things. Yeah.
Are there like any placards? And if there are, am I tall enough to see them?
Are you looking on the plinths? If you're looking on the plinths,
Yeah.
then yes.
Okay.
If you're looking at paintings, no. Yeah. So as you walk in from where you are, and do you go to the first one on your left or right?
Yeah, I would.
Or you walk in a
check,
little bit.
I would check the first one on the left, going towards the fancy door.
The fancy door. Okay. All right. So as you turn to your left and you look at the what looks like a brass plaque.
Sorry about that, everybody. Somebody in my building set up the overly sensitive fire alarm on accident.
That's what we figured, and that's why we were like, well, we'll come back. You're just to catch you up. You were released from the kitchen, and you and Katerina and Quackerjack the goose are on your way up the spiral staircase that A went up earlier. And
So the
Quacker-
goose is now part of us?
well, yeah, it's so far, yeah. And he was honking up the stairwell, and Katerina shoved him into her jacket to get him to shut up. So we're going to come back to that in a minute. So, so the plaque you see, and these are really nice. They're like really nicely engraved. You've probably seen brass like this before in your junkyard.
Home.
Yes, your home. Sorry. Yes, your home. Probably in various machineries, that sort of thing. So yeah, and what's on the plinth is sort of like what looks like a clock, an old clock. I mean, it looks kind of like ancient almost. And it's sort of, the case is almost completely gone. It looked like it had at one point like a wooden case. So really what you're seeing is more of like the internal workings. And yet it's still ticking.
I'm assuming it has like the hands. Like, is it like a normal clock?
Yeah, it's like a normal clock, and it's sort of it's, the hands are worn and almost twisted. So, and what it says on it's very long. It's not a very long thing, but it does say the description. The title of it is the Peacekeeper Clock, and it's in the description. It says the Peacekeeper Clock is an artifact. It's like, which has like profound historical significance. It's renowned basically for its pivotal role in ceasing the great conflict of Eldoria, sorry, which was a war that spanned decades. And you would know that Eldoria doesn't exist anymore, like the original, because it's an ancient name for it's basically the ancient name for Fasa, the kingdom of Fasa.
Gotcha.
But it's like intricately designed timepiece. It's crafted from like a gleaming sort of orichalcum, which is a rare metal. It's adorned. You can tell that it was adorned with like filigree of silver and gold, that sort of thing, which symbolized like unity and balance, or whatever. But it was, very significant. And you can wonder if he would know. Roll me an intelligence check on it. Let me see if or actually roll a cultural check on it. Actually,
I like intelligence better.
I'm sure you do. So I'm just curious to see if he knows what the clock, if he's familiar with the clock, basically. Yeah, no, not at all.
So as he's looking at it, he's going to have like this whole like inner like dialogue with himself where everything in him is telling him to reach up and take those hands off of the clock. He's going to be like, no, we have to, we're on a time crunch. I don't have time for this right now. I gotta go. And he's just gonna head towards the door.
Right. One of the things also that you noticed on the placard, it did have a quote at the bottom. It said, "Let time stand still for peace, for in harmony we find our true strength." So yeah. But I get that. It's like, no.
I want them
okay.
so bad.
Like, no, okay. And then he just heads down the hallway.
Yeah. Like he wants to like look at everything, like explore and just like get lost in it. But like he knows that there's stuff that we have to do.
There's lots of trinkets along the way.
But he's making a mental note.
Yeah. There are like prototypes of machines that now are like all over the place. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, this place, Soot he could live here forever with all the stuff that's here.
Yeah, he wishes that he could just stay here and die. That's it.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
So he's heading to the big doors. All right.
That's
So you
it.
get to the big doors and I'll come back to you. All right. So let's go back before I get to Elena and A. Let's get Katerina and Gath up these stairs. So, all right. So, Katerina, you're trying to muffle the goose, to see if you can get
It
it.
just sounds wrong. I'm sorry.
I know. Poor thing.
Oh, I just got its head stuck in the jacket, so
That's fine. My God. I'm gonna have you roll luck. Let's see how lucky you are at muffling the goose.
please let me roll good for once.
Now I just keep thinking that we're talking about goose.
Nope. That's a
No,
one.
you're not. So as you go to try to muffle the goose, he's just not having it. And he's just like, ah, ah. I mean, it gets louder, just loud. And it's like he's saying, how dare you try to muffle my gooseness? I'm singing the song of my people.
Excuse me, you are a goose, not a husky.
Husky, goose, same thing. Yeah. So you guys get to, but you do eventually get to the second floor where you'll see A, with his ear, I'm assuming, to this door, listening. Just let him honk himself to sleep. As they're coming up the stairs,
Okay. I'm going to pet the goose.
Okay. I will let you pet the goose. I'm going to have you roll survival for this one.
Survive.
Yeah, because you know what geese are like.
I say, yeah, geese are assholes.
Geese suck.
Oh Lord.
Like hell, they're the Sears near my work closed down like a year and a half ago, and they're finally starting to demolish part of it.
Uh-huh.
There are geese that live in the demolished lot. Who needs guard dogs when you have a gaggle of geese?
That's true. That's
I
very
rolled a
true.
6. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, you're able to use your animal whatever you've got to kind of calm the goose. So the goose stops honking and kind of settles back down and kind of lays his head down, like geese do. And just now he's chill. So now he's chill. But A, you have seen them coming up with this loud ass goose, which is now subdued. What do you got? What do you do? What are you doing as the goose noise is getting closer to you?
Well, one, I want to listen for the guards again to make sure that because louder are they coming.
Oh, dang it. Oh, sorry, Cal. I just got your message.
Oh yeah, the ones that like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good choice of words there.
Yeah. That's funny. I was like, what? What is that? Okay. Okay. Very much so. All right. So so the guards are I was going to go roll something. Sorry. I got distracted by everything. Let's see. You hear them say, "Did you hear that?"
So
I think it came from the stairwell.
So I'm going to, in a very in stage which we're going either get out, go down the stairs fast, or follow me, and I'm going to go up to at least the next floor.
Okay. So Katerina, you and Gath, are y'all going to follow him up?
Yes, I am.
All right. So y'all roll dexterity for me. Let's see how fast you can get up those stairs before they open the door.
6.
6. Oh yeah. So I feel like A was like deuces and out. He just like left you guys behind.
Well, I would say as soon as he warned them, yeah, he would have went.
Okay. So Katerina, yeah, you're able to go up. So Gath, if you want to roll me a dexterity. Let's see how fast.
Just a moment.
You're good. You're good. Take your time. I'm going to roll my guard's dexterity. Oh, 4. Oh, 1. Oh, God. So A, you're zipping up. You see Katerina kind of like trying to fumble with this goose, trying to get up the stairs. And you see Gath just for some reason, is having a hard time understanding how stairs work. He's just having a moment. It's sort of like,
It's okay. Happens to me too, especially after a night drinking.
Fair. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to do something before the guards open the door. So what are you going to do? A. After observing this.
I mean, when I saw them, they're still wearing the kitchen attire, right?
They're still wearing kitchen attire.
Okay. So as far as the guards will be concerned, they're just kitchen staff.
They're just kitchen staff. Yeah.
Yeah, who may or may not have gone the wrong way.
Yep.
All right. So I was going to be yeah, I kind of can't get caught right now because I'm still not in disguise.
True.
So I'm just right around. I'm just gonna make sure I'm around. I'm gonna make sure I'm close enough where I can still peer.
Okay.
Kind of just barely see what happens at the doorway, but whilst remaining out of sight. So between second and third floor almost.
Sure. Okay. So as Katerina and Gath are trying to go up the stairs, the guards open the door. And they go, you two, stop where you're at.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the wrong way?
Aren't you supposed to? You should be down in the kitchen. So what are you doing?
And I'm going to set the goose down on the step. And I'm like, don't just stand there. Help me catch it.
Nice.
All right, let me roll the goose's dexterity.
Oh, this ought to be good.
An 11.
Well, this just got interesting.
Yeah, so the goose is like, the minute you put him down and go, don't just stop there, help me catch him, he just freaks out and just starts flying everywhere and webbed claws coming at everybody, snapping, flapping his wings. I mean, he is going insane. And the guards are like, holy crap, what the hell? And they're like swatting at it.
The chef.
They're swatting at it. And they're like, well, catch it. And you too. And so the one guard, let me see if he catches the goose.
Hey, it's not our fault that the head chef is too lazy to catch his own goose.
Fair. First, I'm gonna roll survival for these guys. Let's see if they survive the attack. Oh, they do. They survived the goose attack. It's like, let's see if they can catch it. Yes, they do catch the goose. Let's see if they can hang on to it.
Don't
Yes.
kill it. It's his pet.
They're like the ones like holding it like away from himself, like he's like, take this back to the kitchen now.
I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I've been chasing that thing for 20 minutes.
Well, either take it to the kitchen or we take you all to like jail for being in this stairwell.
I'm trying. You.
Just take the goose.
I'll take it.
Okay, and he hands it to you. And he's like, no, go back to the kitchens. And they're going to turn and they go back into the room. That was a lucky roll for you guys, just so you know. So, all right. So they've let you guys go. So you go, you can see A. You can see Katerina. You can see A. Gath can't see A, but you can see him still. So what do y'all do?
I'll wait for him to come back down.
Okay.
I'll say once the coast is clear, I'll slowly come back down the stairs. Because they closed the door to that room, right?
Yeah, they closed the door back to the waiting room.
Okay, yeah. So once I see that the coast is clear, I'll come back into view.
Exactly. It's so true, Greg. It's so true. It's like tonight will be fun and easy. Also, fuck. Now I have to make an actual goose work in this shit. Yes, I do, and I will. You throw it at me, I'm gonna make it work. All right. So yeah, they've gone back in. So Elena, you've gone into the conservatory. You can hear the guards in the other room. So what do you do?
Do I see any other doors in this conservatory?
So as you go in the conservatory, I won't make you roll for it because this is pretty obvious. You can see that there is another door. It's on the far side of the conservatory or the solarium. It's really a solarium more than a conservatory.
All right, I'm going to go across to see what's on the other side of the door.
Okay. So as you cross over to the door, excuse me, I'm sorry. You hear like the little that sound like like fingernails clicking on the stone floor.
No dying, it's bad for you.
Yeah. Ooh, ugh, that went down the wrong way. So anyway, so something is in the room with you. Don't know what it is, but something's in there.
Uh-oh. Now, Lana is going to walk a little bit more carefully to the door.
Okay. Roll guile. See how carefully she walks.
The answer is not. Please don't take that seriously, dice roller. Please don't take that seriously.
Oh no, good. Let me see. Sorry, I've got to look at what I'm doing here. Let me see my thing here.
It's fair. I hardly ever know what I'm doing either.
Yeah. Okay. I had to find my modifier there. There it is. Sorry. All right. Okay. So as you sneak by, you will hear more of these little and it seems to be coming from like underneath the plants that are in there, like the pot behind the pots, like in the little dark shadowy areas. There's something else in the room with you.
Ugh.
Actually, it seems like there's more than just one thing in the room with you.
Please don't be something that's going to screw me over. This is literally what Alana is thinking. Please don't let this be something that's going to screw me over.
Okay. So as you get closer and closer to the door on the other side, you'll hear more of these things. So now it sounds like maybe 4 or 5 of them. Just sort of. You can roll an intelligence to see if you spot anything.
I do not have intelligence.
3, that's good.
3.
So yeah, so as you kind of like are trying to get to the door and you're kind of looking, that off of the side of your periphery, you do see these like little creatures. Something darts from one plant to another.
Well, Loomwood tree's there, and that's nearly extinct, so maybe this is just another rare animal I should probably leave alone.
I should probably just leave this alone. All right, so now we're going to do a dexterity challenge to see if you get to the door before they get to you. So let's see what you got.
I got a 5.
And a 1. So yeah, you get to the door before they get to you. So you get to that door and are able to open it and go through. So yeah.
I love how you said that just as a fly decided to come up on my laptop.
That's funny. So you're able to get through the door and close it, and you hear these little like scratches on the other side of the door. But you're able to you get through.
Not the most polite animals, I'll tell you that.
Yep. So now you're in a hallway.
We still are no closer to getting to these than we were when we started.
How many hallways does this palace have? Perhaps these people should learn something about efficiency.
Fair enough, but no.
I know.
Yeah.
Palaces are all about opulence. Anyway.
We have random ass hallways going everywhere. We don't need them. We just have them.
It's more irritating than the frickin' mansions. Anyway. So I guess Elena's gonna check the nearest door.
All right, so it's like a hallway with no doors on it. There are windows all to your left, but it does go down to a door at the end.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
And there's it's pretty good size, and there's like places to sit, and there's plants and all that. Oh, classic Stan! Thank you for coming in and joining us. So you get the hallways there. Beautiful windows. They're sort of like just garden themed windows. But yeah, there's a really pretty door at the end.
Pretty door usually means that someone is there, not so much something.
Well, this looks more like it's themed for the hallway. It's got like beautiful like vinery carved into it and things like that. So it feels like it's more for like decoration into the hallway than anything else.
Fair enough.
The other door that you
go
closed,
to the door.
The one you close to the conservatory has the same sort of design on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Honestly, all I'm thinking is the Resident Evil mansion.
Yes.
Haven't even played Resident Evil, but I know that damn mansion.
Oh yeah, me too. And that may be the case. No, I'm just kidding. As zombies attack.
Please no.
As zombie geese attack you.
I would appreciate that to be a no.
Because now Goose is going to be a running joke for this whole campaign. Now you realize that. You realize that you're going to see geese everywhere. and it's, you know,
It's gonna be even better because not only has Elena not noticed the wardrobe, just the wardrobes, she also
Greg.
doesn't know about the goose.
That's true. You don't know about the goose. That's funny. This will be funny. All right. So
This
do you
is
open
gonna
the
be
door?
Great. She is going to
Do
open the
crack.
door as
Okay. Roll
as
roll
quietly
your,
as possible.
Roll your guile and then roll your intelligence to see what you see. Okay. Good.
Okay, 5.
So yeah, you're able to open the door quietly without any issues. And a 7.
Okay, 7.
And you notice when you open this door, it goes into a large like room, like what looks like a formal sort of like uh hall, a formal hall, like almost like a dance, like a ballroom almost. And what you can see is when you, from your door perspective, you see that again windows all along, like up above, these big massive windows, and you can see a fireplace, and you can just see on the other side of the fireplace there's another door. There's no one in the room at this point, so yeah, you have free, you could literally go straight across and get to the other door if you wanted to.
That is the plan.
Okay. It's super easy. Like I said, there's nobody in the room. It looks like no one's been in this room for a while. Like everything's still covered in like dust sheets. So you get to the other door, and the other door is this beautifully ornate carved door. Again, it matches more of the interior of this room as opposed to indicating anything. But it's big. It's a really big door.
Because that's not ominous.
No, not at all. What are you talking about?
Big ornate door near an abandoned room.
Yep.
Not suspicious.
Not at all.
Just gonna open the door again as quietly as you possibly can.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take the 3. I'll be happy with the 3.
Yep. You're open. You can
And
open the door. And 2.
2 for
Two's
intelligence.
not bad. As you open the door, you can almost see everything, but you can't quite because the door's in the way. You may have to open it up a little bit more. But you can see that this is sort of like a foyer type thing. It looks like there are 4 doors. The one to the left looks like a door to the outside, like closer to the outside of the palace. The one across looks like it's open. The one across from you is actually open, and it looks like another, like what you're coming out of, sort of like a ballroom or something. And then if you peek around the door, you will see a double door that opens up, like a tall double arched doorway.
Oh dear. So many decisions.
And Goose, I'll need you to, here in just a second, I'll need you to roll something for me. I'll tell you what in just a second. Just FYI.
Just get one second.
You're fine.
Goose, we're gonna need you to get goosey with it.
That was gross, sir.
Sorry, I meant to say, I keep calling you Goose. I need to, because we've got a damn goose in the party now. So now I was like, okay, Soot, I'm going to need you to roll.
Let's just keep everything as confusing as possible.
Thanks, Greg.
All right, she's going to go check the double doors and hope she doesn't die.
No, okay. So you go to the double doors. All right, and you open them up. They're not locked. You could literally just like open them.
Yep, just quietly check.
Okay.
Quietly open the doors.
Okay. You don't have to roll any for this because they open very quietly. They're other than this sort of sound. And it's a long hallway with these sort of plinths on either side and paintings above them with different artifacts put on them. And it's long, and you can see doors at the other end. And if you roll an intelligence check, you might see something else.
Okay.
Soot, I need you to roll an intelligence to see if you hear
I got it too.
You hear the doors open. Yes. So you hear the doors open behind you, Soot, and Elena, you see a figure at towards the far end of the hall. Looks like a child.
Oh no, am I near the children's room?
Who's there?
Soot?
Yeah?
Oh, at least there's a familiar face.
How'd you get here?
Probably the same way you did. Lots
You
of
took-
doors.
Lots of doors.
I just took the stairs.
Speaking of familiar, here's a goose.
Here's a goose.
Here's a goose. God, see? That's going to be it.
Just remembering that blooper from Liar Liar. This is
Eat that
cold. It's a goose.
I'm gonna start my own gaggle.
Exactly.
Oh, great. Now we're
All
going.
right, so the two of you have met inside this gallery. What do y'all do?
Do I remember from the blueprints? Like, do I have any idea where we're at? Like, was this part of it?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
You know that you're on the right trail. You're on the right path.
Okay, so do we need to keep heading towards that? Got it.
Yep.
Do you know where everybody else is?
Well, I think 8 is on the staircase that leads up to this floor. I don't know. Last I saw, Katarina and Gath were being sent to the kitchens. And that's about it. We kind of did some damage, and it sent the guards looking, so we kind of scattered.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wait. So, what are you wearing?
Oh, that's right. You haven't
What?
really had a chance to see things.
And he's like completely oblivious to the bear paws. He's looking at like the waiter suit.
I think when?
What?
What are those paws?
These are my bear hands.
I have so many questions.
It's like there's the obvious joke there.
I have so many questions, but I get the feeling I'm not going to get the answers to them for a good long while, so I'm just going to accept it, and we are going to keep going until the end of this.
Even if you got answers, they're probably not going to be the ones you want.
1d6 psychic damage. Exactly. Jeez Louise. No, because now I'm like, how do I work this damn goose into the story?
Well, probably the same way you added in the last goose.
Well, that's fair.
With a bomb?
All right, so you guys are going to keep heading to the door.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's go back to the others real quick. You guys are in the stairwell. The guards have left. Where do you guys go? So A and Katarina and Gath, what do y'all do? And Quacker Jack.
Well, I want to listen in the room to see if maybe the guards went back in the room with.
Oh yeah, you can't hear them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want
they've
to
gone.
slowly open the door and peer in just to be sure.
Yeah, you're able to do that. You won't have to roll for it. Yeah, you can peer in and see. There's nobody there. They're gone.
Okay.
The other door's even closed. They've seemed to have cleaned up everything and have left.
Once it's confirmed that it's clear, Gath will look at the goose and say, "Shh, otherwise they'll cook you."
It's okay. It's okay, Jack.
We're trying
No.
to keep you alive.
No, he doesn't. He's just like looking at you, like trying to figure you out. He's like, and he's quiet, but he's
Right.
good. He's being a good goose at this point.
But and also when we ended up running to the doors, was I able to see which
I'm
door
just glad
Alana
he's not
went into?
Canadian.
Or at least safe guess as which ones they
Yeah,
went
you could.
into?
Yeah, you probably could guess which one because when you went to open your door, you would have seen her pass you,
Okay.
so you would have guessed that she would have gone into the conservatory or into
Okay.
that door. You don't know it's conservatory.
Yeah, I was saying I don't know what's on the other side yet.
Yeah.
So once I see it's clear, I'm gonna say like, okay, follow me, keep everything quiet. Alana should be through this door. And I'm gonna just head toward the door that Alana went in.
Okay. The door is unlocked. It goes in.
Yep. I was gonna
you
open it because if Alana went in there, I'm assuming coast is clear.
Yeah. There's nobody in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys all go into through the conservatory.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Katarina, are you and Quackerjack following along? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys go in the conservatory. You can see that there's a door on the other side. There are lots of plants about. But yeah, there's nobody in here. Everybody seems to be either in that other room or downstairs, getting ready for something.
Once we're in, I'll make sure the door is closed behind us.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. And then I'm gonna same thing I've been doing with the doors. I'm gonna go peek through the other door.
Okay. So you guys cross to the other door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I need you all to roll dexterity for me, please, as you all hear the of nails. Okay, A is a 2, Gas a 3, Katarina's a 3. Let me roll theirs. So as you guys are going to the door, you see, everyone will see it. You'll see these little creatures like darting in and out of like where the plants are. And they are sort of these spiky, porcupiney looking, probably more like a goth, hedgehog.
Shadow.
Goth
like,
hedgehog.
like
So
bitty
Shadow?
little
Yeah, it was like
beady
Shadow.
eyes. So yeah, and there's like a lot of them, and they are like coming at you.
So not probably really knowing better is gonna be like, oh, these guys don't look so bad.
How
Okay.
about we
I'm
not
pretty sure
risk
A
it
would never
and
have seen these before and
leave.
still on.
So you have a choice. You can either fight them off, or you can just open that door and run.
Oh, I'm still gonna open the door. I'm just saying they don't look that bad, but I'm still gonna open the door and get out.
It's like, oh, they're kind of cute. Now there's like 12 of them. It's like
okay.
every time you look up, there's like more of them.
Oh my God, Greg.
Oh my God.
Oh, did he post the picture
Is
of
that
it?
what they look like?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Oh yeah, no. So it wouldn't have been the whole like, oh, those aren't so bad. A would have been like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm just booking it for the door.
Okay. So
Yeah, if there's like 12 of those things, yeah. A
everybody
like, nope.
roll survival for me. Let's see if you get out unscathed. A, good.
4.
So, yep. Gas. 6. Oh yeah, you all get out unscathed. As you get through the door and close the door, you hear the
What the hell?
on the
What
side
hell
of the
was
door.
that?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh, I guess
Aiden's gonna look at the room we're in now.
Now you're in a hallway. This is a long hallway with windows on the far left, some seating areas, and at the end of the hallways there's a door. Oh no! I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, why'd you roll?
I was gonna roll for Quacker Jack, but I forgot that Katarina's holding him. So
Okay.
that's why I didn't roll. I was like, oh wait, no, she's holding him. Never mind.
Describe it again. So there's some seats. There's the door.
Yeah, there's like some benches, like some nice. Will was hoping. I really was. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't make it. He wouldn't have if he was like not in her hands. Yeah, like some seating area, and on the left side, as you're walking down the hall, it's these beautiful sort of garden themed windows. The door at the end is it's ornately carved with like scenes of like vines and things of that on it.
I mean, I'm going to keep going to the door, but I'm probably going to look at the windows and see what I can see as well.
When you look out the windows, you can see over the sort of the courtyard. You can see basically it's not the front courtyard; it's the side courtyard, and you can see the main street down there. And yeah, Greg is threatening the party.
Hey, blame the
Which
dice.
goose?
All right, look, we cannot control this goose. All right, if the goose gets himself cooked, that's the goose's issue.
The goose
That
is
was
cooked.
the goose's decision.
I will say though
Don't
too,
die for this goose.
Slayer makes a good point. Which goose?
That's
Fair.
which goose? The only goose in the party. There's no goose in the party. There's a soot in the party, but there's no goose other than Quacker Jack,
But
which
so
is
it's
now
slayed
officially
by
his
a
damn
goose.
name. Which is
Right, so
officially
now we
his
have to
damn
defend a
name.
goose from their own decisions.
You're welcome.
This is
Yeah,
great.
you're welcome. Yeah, thanks. So Quacker Jack is now his name.
Goose, you had stepped away when I was trying to calm it down and said I'm going to pet the goose.
Yeah, I'm gonna pet the goose.
All right, let's get to this door.
I'm
and
sad I
follow the
missed it.
options.
Yeah, it was funny. Like I'm gonna pet the goose. I'm like,
But,
I know
"Okay."
Paprika is gonna find this hilarious.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah. But once I make it to the door again, same thing is going to peek through.
You see, it's like a foyer. You can see that there's a door to the left that looks like an exit door, like back out towards the courtyard, or to a open area to go down to the courtyard. There's a door on the other side that's open, and you can see it's another sort of. Well, no, I'm sorry. You guys go into a ballroom before you go into the hall. You come into a ballroom first. That's what it is. Sorry, you're in a ballroom. So when you look in the ballroom, there's windows on all sides. There's a fireplace, and you can see just on the other side of the fireplace is another door.
Okay. How many rooms are in this place?
Oh, who's the one that memorized the map?
There are millions of rooms.
These weren't on the tour.
These rooms are like the stairs from Harry Potter.
Oh God.
All right, let's go to that door. We got to be getting close.
Now
Maybe.
this is another mansion like in Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it just goes and
I'm
goes
telling
and
you.
goes.
Resident Evil Mansion, right here.
Yep. All right, so
Just
you guys go
throwing
to the other
evil
door.
plants.
Yep.
All right, so you go to the other door. Do y'all just go through, or do you do the?
Oh, I'm peeking in. I'm being careful.
Okay. So when you peek in through this one, and I won't make you roll for this one.
Okay.
Again, this is the foyer. Sorry, this is the foyer. This is where the door that goes out. The one across it just looks like another empty ballroom. This one that you're in looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. It still has dust sheets on it. And then there's to the right, there's a set of like arched double doors.
Go for
And
those.
it's just those double doors.
To your right, there's the arched double doors.
I'm saying there's no other doors but those ones.
No, just those. The one across, which is open,
Yeah.
and then the doors to your left, which are double glass doors that go out onto a stairwell that goes back down to the main part of the palace.
Anyone got an idea where the jewels will be from here?
Well, I doubt they're in a ballroom that's not being used. Let's try the ornate doors.
I sarcastically point at the bag.
I'm gonna go. A's just gonna ignore gas, and I want to go
like
peek
oh,
through the
bag.
double doors.
That's funny. Okay, so you go to the double doors. They open very easily.
Mhm.
So you guys step in. Roll your intelligence. You guys, Soot and Alana, you roll your intelligence for me. Let's see if y'all see and hear each other.
I got a 2.
2, 2, 2.
Everyone got 2 but me.
Yeah, you got an 11.
And gas.
Excuse the hell out of me.
All right. So I got Alana, I got Gath, I got A, I got Soot, and I've got.
That's everyone.
Okay. Am I missing somebody?
Nope.
No, that's everybody. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, you all, well, except for Gath because he's in the back, but everybody else kind of sees each other. You guys will see Soot and what looks like Alana down the hall. As you come into this gallery, it's the plinths with all the artifacts on it and the paintings on the walls. But it's a long hall, sort of and there's a big set of doors on the other end.
Book it down the hallway.
Okay. As you book it down the hallway, you come to Soot and Elena. And as the group comes back together, as you're all like, oh, hey. What do y'all do?
Hey.
Thanks for giving.
Honk.
Thanks for the
Goose!
warning.
Is
Alana,
that a
thanks for the warning.
goose?
Yes,
Not
it
a
is.
goose. That's the goose.
No, it's a duck-billed platypus. What else does it look like?
Honk.
You don't have to be rude. I'm just wondering how we wound up with a goose.
It was in the
I don't
kitchen.
know.
We couldn't leave it there to be killed. So
Size,
Okay, I understand that.
size-wise, what's the comparison between Soot and the goose?
Well,
Oh,
they're probably close in size, actually.
Like, could
It is
Soot-
very, very possible, very, very possible that Soot could ride the goose.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
I
That
knew,
would be
I knew
fantastic.
you
I
were.
thought you were going to say
Oh,
that
yeah.
they are related.
no, as soon as you asked the
However-
size, I knew exactly.
We have the same
However-
father.
There is a caveat to that. He has to have riding gear.
That's fair.
in
And
order for
also
you
it's
to-
a
in
wild
order for you to
goose.
ride him. Yeah, you'll have to
Jeez.
break him as well. Because he is a wild goose.
Well, I mean, if we break
But it
them,
is
I just
possible, yes, that you could have a mount.
Oh,
Actually,
my
that's what we should call him.
I will never
We
swim
should call him
again.
Chase because it'd be a wild goose chase.
There's a saddle item in the compendium. This is
Yep.
awesome.
So, all right. So as long as the goose stays alive to the end of the camp, to the end of this heist, then yes, you will have you technically could have a goose that you could ride around on. We shall see. All
We
right,
must-
so you're all there.
We must survive with the goose.
The goose must live. Protect the goose at all times.
I'm
Forget the
calling
jewels.
I'm calling
Well-
him Jack, by the way.
I mean, we already have to protect the goose under threat of the game master dad.
That's
So
true.
you know,
We shall
under threat of
bring-
Greg, we are obligated to take care of this goose.
He is rebuilding his make it canon points.
but
Yeah.
Once-
So you guys go ahead.
well, I
What
was
do
gonna
you
say, once we're there, while they're all going like, "Oh, hey, look, here's this." A's just gonna look through the doors at the end of this hall.
Okay, you're gonna go to the doors. Okay.
Yeah, I'm peeking through. I'm not just opening them.
Okay, this is a guile. You got to roll guile for this one. Okay.
7.
Cool.
Thank God.
So yeah, so you open it up a little bit, and you can peek in. Roll your intelligence to see what you see.
There's the other side of it.
Yeah, you don't see
I haven't rolled
anything.
too well
I
for
mean,
too
you
long.
see that it opens up into another room,
Mhm.
but not like you don't know what's in the room.
Alright.
Are there any voices from outside the room?
From outside the room?
You know,
Like
and
yours?
any voices from that room?
Oh, from that
Yeah,
room.
from-
No,
so
no, no,
from
no.
inside the room.
No, there are no voices coming from that room.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let everyone know like the coast seems to be clear. Let's move before the guards come. Especially with that, and I point to the goose.
Wait, what are you saying about the goose? What?
Not to how like, the goose can make noise. I'm like, we actually want to be stealthy.
He's gonna have to roll stealth.
I know.
All right, so you guys are going in?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all go in. And this room is round. And there is another door on the other side.
Oh god.
And this is much more ornate. And this is like when you're looking across, it's like there's two columns with like these like figures holding up what looks like the world almost, but one's like a clock, and then one is like a globe on either side of this door. This massive, and it's a heavy door. It's a massively like ornate armored door.
Yeah. And just to recall, it was Soot and Carrick who did research on the castle, right?
Correct.
All right. So A's gonna turn to Soot and goes, "Hey, how much do you remember from the library?"
Roll that memory and let's see.
I'm sure this is going to go super well.
Oh, couldn't you tell?
Oh, yeah.
I called it.
He's like, I don't know. Tell us, what do you remember? So,
There was a map.
we have a goose.
Do you remember what was on the map?
Like he's literally just like staring at the goose's like one eye.
Like, we literally have a goose, guys. We have a goose.
Yeah, but no, A's gonna ask Soot, like saying, "Do you remember the map?" As he's seeing as 7,000 yards stare at the
floor
goose.
plan, Greg. The floor plan. I love having Greg in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, trying
Yeah.
real
Oh
hard,
my
but
God.
completely enamored by the goose.
I can probably see
Does
the
not.
smoke coming out of their ears.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got nothing for you. We have a
Oh
goose.
my god.
The only thing running through Soot's mind is, how can I ride this thing?
Exactly. How can I ride this goose? Yep. All right. If I the walls look like they were drawn by like marker or something. I don't know. Yeah. So you're in this room. There's these two columns with these sort
Yeah,
of
what's
like
that mean?
figures holding things up.
Only
There's
go is to keep going through the door. The
big
doors in
heavy
this room.
door. You can roll exactly.
Come on, they didn't even splurge for like a folding map
was
or
like in the-
something so it doesn't
was-
get warped.
I was in the kids section.
You know, somebody
that
used a
intelligence for
permanent
me.
marker on it and screwed it up.
Oh,
You have no idea. You just looking at this room like, what the hell? I don't know.
So the only
That-
thing we've actually seen about the room so far is just that there's two columns.
Yeah, and there's
Why
a
the
door
door?
in between them. I mean, y'all can look at the full room if you want to. If y'all can
Yeah.
roll, you can roll intelligences to see what's in the room, what the room looks like.
I got a 3.
Okay, 3, a 2, a 7. That's like okay.
where was that
Goose,
with the memory?
let
I
me
might not
chill,
remember the map, but I know this room.
but I can look at this room. And
He's observant.
9. That's like a 9.
He may be
So-
observant, but he does not have a memory.
Yeah. So okay, so as you guys are it was intelligence to look at the room. So yeah, so Soot and Gath, you guys for sure. But the other two, y'all, it's an ornate room. But you guys notice like the floor is very ornate. It has like a really cool, like almost mosaic on the floor. The ceiling has a mosaic. There are no other doors except for the one ahead and the one behind. There's no furniture in the room. There are what look like torchlights. They're not lit. They're just there. And you also notice that there is no door handle or doorknob of any kind or lock of any kind on the door.
Soot's just going to shake his head. Not this again.
Say friend and enter.
This is not Lord of the Rings, my good friend.
I'm going to walk
So,
over.
Gath,
the door.
real quick, Gath, since he rolled a 9, as he's looking at the room and seeing all what Soot's seeing, he puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that this is the antechamber to the room to the crown jewels.
Guys, this is the antechamber, which means I believe what we seek is beyond those doors.
Here's hoping.
We're only one door away. How much time do we have left?
You have 2 hours.
I mean, that's not bad. 1 hour to plan, 2
All of
hours
that-
to figure out how the fuck to get here. Now we got 2 hours to get the fuck out.
Yeah, to
All of that
get
only
into
took
the
3
jewels.
hours?
Yeah, to get into it, get the jewels out, and get back without being discovered, or that the jewels are missing.
They were very quick tours.
So, all
She
right.
did keep it moving.
Yeah,
Her
it
tour
was.
guide
Y'all
did keep us
moved.
moving.
Yeah, she did. She's like, and we're walking. Yeah, she wasn't gonna let you stay for very long. So, all right. So, what do you guys do now? I mean, you're like in the antechamber. Literally, there's one doorway.
I'm going to start checking out the door.
Okay, you can roll a. I'm gonna actually roll a mechanical check.
Easiest walkout ever. Yeah, let's not get into that. Please, let's
Poor
not.
Goose. Oh, the poor. Nope. it's a big door. Hey, we've got a goose, guys.
God damn.
I would say I want to try and take a peek through the door too.
You're gonna look at the door and kind of investigate it.
Well, no, I was going to try and see if I can peek. Make sure like I've been doing with all the other doors. Just look on the other side.
This door's not opening.
Oh, okay.
No. There's no door handle. You don't see
Yeah.
hinges. You don't see anything.
All right. At that point, then I'll definitely investigate it.
Okay. You can roll mechanical check for me.
Nice.
Okay. With a 7, A.
Hey, I did better than the Subtan.
Look at this. Look at him being all mechanically driven. So you notice that this door doesn't have any hinges, no door handle, no locks. As you're sort of looking at it, it's very heavy. It's got thick bands of metal that hold it together. And, it's very gothic looking. And you realize that this door does have a lock. Not a standard lock. This is a puzzle lock.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go. I'm out. I'm good. Bye.
What does the puzzle look like?
You don't know. There's no puzzle lock in front of you. You just know that this is a puzzle lock. That this room, that this room is the puzzle.
Ah, great. Am I able to spot the first clue?
You can roll intelligence and let's see.
Nope.
Yeah, nope.
It's like if it doesn't involve gears, I don't see it.
Okay.
Do you at least let us know it's a
Can the
puzzle
rest of us look
Oh,
at
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
no, I definitely-
y'all can
I
all
definitely
look at the
pass that
door. I
info.
mean, y'all can,
That's what I would
anybody in the
definitely
room
pass
can
on.
look at the door or try to figure out. You know, did you tell everybody it was a puzzle lock?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right, I rolled
Way
a
to go,
7.
Katarina.
So, what are you looking at specifically? Like, what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to see if, like, are there parts on the door that I think will move if we do something?
Yeah.
Like will slide and release, or
It looks like gears. There are gears on the door,
okay.
but they don't look, they're not touching each other. So you can tell it looks like you have to put the cogs, the gears, in the right order.
Oh, okay.
So what it looks like, so everybody knows, there's like a large central gear. And then there are 3 like smaller gears that are kind of off to the side. But you don't, they're the same size. So each slot's not a different size. So you have to figure out which of those gears go in which of the spots.
Are they movable or?
I don't know. You could try moving it and see.
All right, let's
You can
try
do a
that.
strength check and see what happens.
Are the teeth of the gears the same size?
Yep. They're identical. They're almost identical. Well, they're almost identical. So yeah, you reach up and pull one of the gears, it comes right out of the door.
Oh. Now I'm holding a gear, like, okay.
Can I investigate the gear?
Sure can.
I will hand it to you.
Okay, roll your intelligence.
Okay. It's a 3.
Okay, with a 3, you notice on this gear, it's a standard gear that you've seen in every standard machine. The only thing about this is on this gear in the center of it, there are not on the center, but on one of the spokes, the largest spoke, there is a symbol carved on it. And it's the symbol of a gear or cog.
Can I check the other gears to see if the symbol's on them?
Yeah. You can roll me another. I'll let you roll one more intelligence for both of them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as you look on them, you will see that each of them has a symbol on them. As you look at them, one of them, the one you have in your hand, has a cog. The one to the right has what looks like a steam whistle, and the other one has a pocket watch.
Is there a symbol on the main big gear?
No.
Okay, wasn't there
a cog, a whistle, and a pocket watch?
You said in the room, that hallway, there was all these artifacts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Were there like steam whistles or clocks?
Nope.
Okay, so nothing like we'd have to go look at them and figure something else.
Nope.
All right, so
is there anything in the room that has a cog, whistle, or pocket watch?
No.
Maybe it's a matter of which came first, which was invented first. The question is, if we put them in the wrong order, what's going to happen?
In my experience, you just get a little red light.
Hey, I know this one. Okay, so Do you remove the other cogs, or do you put that one back, or what do you do with it? I mean, yeah, they're pretty heavy. They're pretty weighty.
I'm going to put it back.
Okay. Okay.
And
so you're able to just put it back up there.
I'm just missing Resident Evil, where I could just look at old documents or shit like that and just see,
Yeah,
oh
no.
yeah, this is the answer. No, I don't win that one.
No. Sorry.
It's
So
okay.
when you put the gear back, the doors that you came in, they slam shut. The floor opens up, and this sort of console comes out of the floor. And on the console, there are sorry, my brain just went somewhere. There are 3 levers. They're at different heights and angles.
Oh God. Okay.
And then you'll see right there on the side, you'll see a panel slide open. There's on both sides, and there look what look like pressure dials with numbers 1 to 9 on them. And when you're looking at the door, the eyes of the statues glow red, and you hear a countdown begin.
Oh shit!
Oh,
And
no.
that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Oh my goodness!
So, yeah. So it's the final lock. You just got to unlock. You got to unlock it to get into the jewel chamber. So
It's the final countdown.
yep.
and in the meantime, we just got the final brain cell.
The
So,
key
huzzah.
is the goose. The goose knows the
goose
answer.
is the key.
So, Goose, what's
Yes.
the answer?
There's a little indentation that looks like the butt of a goose. So yeah. All right. So that's where we're going to end tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go around, let everybody reintroduce themselves and tell you who they are and who they played and what level of screwed are we. That's from their point of view. Let's go in reverse order. We're going to start with A down here, Kel.
Hey, all, again, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me every Monday here on the Halfling Wizards channel, whether it's for WindRiders of Arya like tonight, or next week when we go back to Orlea with Orlea Origins, where I get to play Kieran the Bard, which we are in a tough mess there. Because again, thank you, Sakura, if you watch this VOD. You can also find me every other Friday on my own channel, including this Friday. Sorry, it's like 1:30 my time. My brain shut down.
That's okay.
For my Stargate 5e campaign, as we get back to that. Opposite Fridays, you can find me over on Dinner and a Game for a Walking Dead campaign where I almost died because a grenade went boom and put a fence post through my spine.
Ow!
Well, not through my spine, but through my body at least. But yeah, ooh.
Oh, fun!
But also you can find me on my own channel doing more gaming streams because I'm actually, as of yesterday, started a streaming series where I'm going to play all the Assassin's Creed games in chronological order of the franchise. So like Odyssey, Origins, all the way up to the most recent time frame to get ready for Assassin's Creed Shadows in November. Plus with Destiny 2 Final Shape dropping, I'm also going to be streaming that because I'm playing Destiny since, D2 since day one, Destiny as a whole since 2015. So I've been playing Destiny for almost the entire 10 years that's been out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's come to a culmination on the Saga of War and Lion Dark. Now, so the question, A is pulling a bender here and going, well, we're boned.
We are boned. Fair enough. All right. Elena, Crazy Gamer Lady.
Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. As I mentioned, you can find me on TikTok under Crazy Gamer Lady. You can find me on Instagram under Crazy Game Lady. Again, when I realized that social media actually requires me to be active in it, I can be found on twitch.tv/ADH Adventures every Saturday, either playing in Unlicensed Magic, which is going to be the week after this one, where we've just told a mind flayer that their child is dead. It was very emotional, very painful. We're about to go to the funeral. It's gonna hurt. And I'm also playing in Heroes Arc on the other Saturday, where I am playing a Tabaxi Ranger Cleric who is currently $150,000 within a lawsuit debt. And we've got to figure out how the hell I owe $150,000 for damages in a place in an area that is not even worth $150,000. So, that's a thing. Yeah. For some reason, a clinic burning down on the first tier was next door to something that was holding another thing that costs over 450,000 gold.
What you doing?
Which is more than the entire first tier.
Hi,
I don't understand it either. But we're about to go to a party to figure out what the fuck's going on. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I never know what's going on. But let's see. Elena's feeling. How screwed is Elena? Super screwed. The entire time she's been going through this. The entire time she has been like, we are screwed. We are screwed. We are totally fucking screwed. Just a lot more polite because she knows not to cuss.
Fair. All right. Katarina. Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Katarina Zephyrian. You can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards Twitch channel here playing WindRiders. We'll be back with WindRiders on the 17th, and next week on the 10th we will be playing Origins. Every other Friday I get to be in Kellen's Stargate campaign, which is so much fun. We'll be doing that this Friday on the 7th, and I will be on vacation, so I don't have to worry about crazy things like sleep.
Sleep is for a week.
I don't know. Katrina's somewhat of an optimist. She's they've got luck on their side, and she knows that there's a way to figure this out. And we got a lot of smart people with us, so she's thinking they can pull this off. They can still do it.
Okay. I love the eternal optimist.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Soot or Goose, the original Goose.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Goose. You can catch me here every other Monday with these guys. As far as Surge, check out our website at warptree.com, and we have merch now as per the hat. So check us out, and
Just saw that you were wearing the hat.
yeah, I just got it today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get one.
As far as
Oh, that's not what I want.
how screwed they are, we have a goose,
We do have a goose.
and that's all Soot cares about at this exact moment.
Yes. Quacker Jack.
That's it.
He is here. And I'm very, very scared that he's going to be here with us for a while. All right. And of course, last but not least, Old Wormslayer.
Hey everybody, this is Old Wormslayer. I was playing Gath Alfredi. You can only find me here every other Monday. And how screwed are we? Well, our goose is about to get cooked.
Eh. Meh. We'll see. We'll see. You guys are more resourceful than I think you are. So, all right, and of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the basic Master of Truths. My new title, and you have been watching WindRiders of Aria and Orlea's story, and you get to make sure that you check out all of these amazing creators. And if you're not following them, please do follow them. If you haven't had a chance to yet, please go check out Surge. Go to the warptree.com webpage and check it out. It's pretty fun. It's pretty spectacular. We love it. You can join our Discord, and we have a section in there for Surge as well, for one shot. So if you're like, oh, this is a really neat platform, I'd love to do a one shot, please come on, join us, and let's get you on here and let you do a one shot. It'll be super fun. Super excited. We're getting those ready to go. I just brought back what's known as the Codex, and that is all of our one shots, is where all of our one shots happen. They'll be streamed here on the Halfling Wizard Twitch channel, and super fun. So we're super excited about that. Please go, also check out our new merch. We only have one thing at the moment, but we have other things in the works. We have the Halfling Wizard Productions on the front, the logo on the front with on the back that says where adventure comes to life. So any merchandise that anyone purchases, that money comes back to okay, well, maybe there's 4 items. I don't know. I set it up and I walked away. But yeah, any money or proceeds, any donations, anything of that comes to us, it goes back into the channel for like software upgrades, hardware upgrades, et cetera, so that we can expand. We are looking at expanding. We're looking for other streamers or folks who would like to stream a game here on Halfling Wizard Twitch. You can find out more information about that if you join the Discord and you shoot me a message or shoot me a message on here, whichever one. We can chit chat. Yeah. So next week, Monday, you'll have Orleo Origins. Again, that's of course Lisa and Kel are in that campaign, so you would see their shining faces again. That is a standard, or it's a homebrew 5e based game, and it's set in a primitive world of Orlea, which is a world that I built like 10 years ago and has been playing multiple phases in it and things of that nature. But this is goes back to the beginning, and there's super fun. They just did they literally just blew up a bandit camp basically, and
we have Game Master Dad.
How about say, yeah, we did, Greg. And I would say we didn't blow up the camp. Greg.
Well, that's true. That is true.
I was about to blow up the camp. He just beat me to
Greg
it.
Did blow it up. That's true. His character
was innocent.
Did technically blow up the camp. But then you guys met each other, and now you're surrounded by trolls. So come check out and see what happens with that.
Cameron was completely innocent in the camp.
Semantics.
So yeah, so that's us. Make sure you hang around. We're gonna go rate another awesome creator. But we just want to say thank you to our chatters, anyone who's been in the chat and chit chatting with us, and any subscribers that we have, any new followers that we have, any of those folks. We love you all, and we thank you for coming, and we hope you'll come back and bring friends. The more we love our chatters, like I said, I've been creating more and more point redeem things so y'all can have fun with us, because we really want you guys to be involved. So but yes, we do. We love friends. And of course, happy Pride Month to everybody out there. If you're LGBTQ plus or just an ally, thank you. This is the month to thumbs up for the Alphabet Mafia and their allies. But yeah, we thank you all for coming. And make sure you come back and join us again next time here at Halfling Wizard Productions. And until next time, we'll see you on that flip side, everybody. See y'all later. Thanks for joining us for this Vibe Tribe Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next, right here where adventure comes to life.